hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. First thing we're going to do is get to all the people that dropped the comment before the show started. Shout out to Arthur D. Glass. He put our Cash App up there. Shout out to that. If at any point during the show you're like, yo, he's doing a good job over here, I'm enjoying myself. You could always hit the Cash App, the PayPal, and or the Super Chat. Also, we have a couple of items that are pinned. You can look and see the items that we're pinned. I'll call out the items a little bit later so y'all can know what we have down there. But currently, just so you can know, we got our bag season hoodies. We got our Frost collection pieces. We got the I Am Him hoodie down there. We got a couple of other items. I'm sure y'all love Green Team and BBN-centric merch. Also, Artist Glasses, good morning. Today, we're going to be talking about Biden. The Democrats don't love us. I don't know why y'all pretend that they do. So we're going to be talking about Biden in the recent racism that people are going to ignore. But when somebody like Trump does something, like give some checks out because, you know, people literally couldn't go to work, literally could not go to work. So Trump wanted to give out checks. Y'all say he was buying votes. I just want to be clear on this. We're going to get into that. Remember, when Trump wanted to give away checks because people literally could not go to work, the Democrats said that he was pandering for votes. Please don't forget that thing happened. Anyway, we're going to talk about Biden. He says concert tickets too high. People got to pay too much money to have fun. We're also going to mention Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj today. The racism is so heavy in the Democratic Party. And that's usually what I'm complaining about, whether y'all realize it or not. When usually we hear me talking shit about the Democrats, what I'm usually saying is there's these policies that are in place. And these policies are in place in order to keep us underfoot, basically. They're in place in order to keep us in a position of lack. That's why they exist. So we always feel like we lack. Damn Democrats. In any regard, we're going to talk about that. Also, I want to talk about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma, but I want you guys to decide which one we're going to talk about first. Put it in the chat. I have no monologue today. That's all the monologuing I have. So I'm going to get right to the roll call. That's all the monologuing I got. I'm going to get right to the roll call. Drop your comments right now. Shout out to Jamel Fareed. Are you related to the dude that used to play basketball? Hold on, I got a story. So I went to a basketball event a couple of years ago. So do y'all remember Fareed that used to play in Denver on the Nuggets? I forgot his first name. He was like 6'7", 6'8". He played power forward, catch mad dunks. He was banging on people. That's a basketball term. He was getting dunks like crazy, dunking it on people all the time. Good rebounder. I forgot his first name. Anyway, so I see the dude in real life. They be just saying basketball players' is heights they ain't. That's all I'm going to say. I promise you. They just be saying it depends on what position you want to play, what height they put you at. Because I just want to make another point real quick. Kevin Garnett was about 7 foot, 7'1", and they still listed him at 6'11", so they had reasons to put him at the power forward. Another guy they doing the same thing to right now, AD. You want to know another reason why that's done? Other than because you just want to put a guy in a position that you could just put him at the position because it's your decision? Betting lines. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm going off track. So I saw Kenneth Fareed, and I'm like, this guy, Kenneth Fareed, that's his name. I saw Kenneth Fareed, and I'm like, this guy is definitely not the height that they're listing him at in the NBA. With that being said, we're going to get to the show. We said, y'all, I said, what y'all want to start at? Mr. Fareed said, it doesn't matter. We can start on either one. So I got a lot of stuff to say about the Democrats. But before we get to the Democrats, my son did an interview with Remy Ma. My son did an interview with Remy Ma. I got a couple of things I want to say about this, and I want to be clear about this interview that my son did with Remy Ma. They started off the interview, both of them, by agreeing that not everybody should be doing interviews, basically, because you shouldn't be interviewing everybody, because most of these people just get on the interview and they just do chit chat. And then after that happened, they proceed to start the interview by doing chit chat. So if you do not know how to do journalism, if you do not know how to give interviews, if this is not something that you know how to do, what you should do is hire somebody on your team to work behind the cameras with a clipboard. I want to see my song win. I want to see everybody win, basically, except for at my expense or if you're going against the Most High's word. So, well, if you're going against the Most High's word, you know, yeah, I want to see everybody win. So I just want to say this: what my son and them should be having, because he should have, because he's not equipped to do some of the things that he has the resources to do. So what he should be doing is have somebody behind the camera with a clipboard that knows these things, because then they went on the chit chat. But there's something that I want to say real quick. This interview went up 3 months ago. I do not know when the interview was done, but the interview went up 3 months ago. And I keep hearing that it was this summer, basically, when this revelation came out, and it apparently started about 2 or 3 months ago. So I want to say something real quick, and this is why you got to really pay attention to when people start actually talking, and they start going to do their interviews, and they start pulling up on Breakfast Club and all of these other places, and they talking and they chatting and they saying whatever they saying. This is when you got to pay attention, because I'm looking at this interview. I just seen the first couple of minutes. We had to get the show started. So I'm looking at this interview, and this is the number one thing that I want to say real quick. We have to decide whether we're going to call these people that are going to jail and coming home from jail, if they're heroes or not. Like, can you go to jail for anything and come home and be a hero? So they started off their conversation. Just go check out I want you to go actually watch the My Son Remy Ma interview. I want you to watch it. So don't listen to the things that I'm saying and take it as a reason to not pull up yourself. I literally want you to go watch it. I'm giving this as promo. So I want to be clear about this. They're having a conversation, and Remy Ma is basically talking about, in the judicial system nowadays, people are generally considered to be guilty before they're considered to be innocent. And she's speaking in a manner like she was persecuted. I just want us to be clear that she shot her friend in a car. She doesn't have the right to talk about there was a mistake that happened. Allegedly, the reason why she shot her friend was over money. I love you, Rem. We've been bigging you up on this channel forever. We F's with you, and that's a whole fact. But when you go do your interviews, go in and do your interviews with a dude because he's just your friend. Isn't going to benefit you as much as you think it is. Now I'm about to shoot at the freaking Democrats. And I'm going to explain to you by sometimes having the room and having the ability to say all the things that you think is what the people should be hearing, because it's going to make you look a certain way that you would prefer to look, might not be as beneficial to you as you think it is. And I want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I love you. I love Remy Ma. I believe that people make mistakes. I'm disappointed in her. I'm not mad if this thing is true when she cheated. I'm not angry at her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'm disappointed. And I think that sometimes when we're disappointed in somebody, what people often try to think is that you're angry at them, and there's a lot of people getting revenge on you that you never did anything to because they did something that disappointed you, and they took that as a reason, like, nah, y'all got beef. I don't even got beef. What up, AP? This is Jack. Salute. So I want to be clear about this. Remy Ma and my song went on, and there's a reason why I'm talking about this right before I talk about politics. Remy Ma and my song went on to talk about how basically the judicial system, they're doing shit that's not above board in order to get people locked up. We know that. That's a fact. But Remy, you can't talk about this. This isn't something that you could headline. You went to jail for a thing that you actually did wrong. I got a homie. His name is Alonzo. Call him up there, my son. You know him. He just did 25. He got out like 3-4 years ago. He was innocent. Call him. You don't call a person up onto the damn show that we all know did the damn crime to talk about how the judicial system is fucking up and putting people in jail that shouldn't be in jail. Especially not while you are an individual who is kind of up in the air whether you was really down with that situation or not. Go get yourself a media guy, fam. I want to see you win. I fucks with you. The money's there. Go get your guy a media guy. Somebody that can stop you when you're about to do something that don't make any sense. Bring her up on the show when she has something to talk about. If you bring her up on the show and she don't have nothing to talk about, y'all end up with this shit. Sheesh. Now, why are we talking about this right before we talk about the Democrats and go into politics? I need y'all to understand something. And this is why I keep saying my son has to watch the topics that he discussed. He's a political figure currently. He's a person who is relevant in politics. He goes out there and tries to get votes for people. Him and Tamika Mallory was a quintessential element, in my belief, at Trump losing the election, not Biden winning. Because I need for you to understand, if all the propaganda that you're putting against or to help your candidate is negative against the opposing candidate, you're not helping your candidate win. You helping another nigga lose. That's not even real energy we supposed to be putting out there into the universe. I advise y'all to be mindful of when that shit double back on you. I'm going to say that again. So they didn't help Biden win. They helped Trump lose because of the information that they were putting out there or because of their campaigns that was negative towards Trump and the things that Trump wanted to happen. Now, I want to be clear about this before somebody say, well, Jake don't like black people because he didn't want to say all those trips about Trumps. Okay, so how many of those things that Trump said was true that my son and Tamika Mallory said wasn't? Like almost everything, right? Trump said they was going to kill our economy. Right now, we're $33 trillion in debt, the highest the country of America, the United States of America has ever been. We've never had this much debt. Trump said that was going to happen. They said he was lying, right? Trump said they was going to come after your kids. Everybody said they was lying, right? Tell me how saying that Trump was lying about things he was telling the truth about is in line with God. Now, we all make mistakes, fam. So I'm not holding them to that. What I'm saying is, what are they going to do this next election? Is this next election, are they now going to make the same mistakes, which I believe they made in the previous one? Not saying going against Trump was the mistake. I'm saying things that were obviously incorrect and erroneous and leading people to go to the voting lines with those mistakes, with those lies were a mistake. That's what I'm saying. Be against Trump. Be for whoever you're going to be for. But we still got to give the people the correct information. Is that fair? I keep hearing how much Trump hate blacks, but he paid, if I remember correctly, he was one of the leading people behind trying to get Jesse Jackson elected in the 80s. And you know what the Democrats did? You know how many Democrats didn't want Jesse Jackson running? Y'all don't remember that part though, right? Y'all don't remember that part, right? Anybody knows why they didn't want Jesse Jackson running? I'm not saying out of racism. I'm not saying that. But does anybody know why they didn't want Jesse Jackson running? I mean, I literally know. I'm about to tell y'all. I just wanted to know, did anybody else have a guess? And I'm saying you don't have to say racism because there was an actual reason that exists that's beyond racism, but it is racist. But it exists beyond racism. I am, shout out to PS59. So I went to PS59 when I was a child. One of the things that they did was, just so we could be clear, was we like it was a big Ronald Reagan push in the 80s for everybody that don't know it. So I don't know if the school, because I wasn't there obviously no other time except for during Reagan's presidency. So I don't know if they were like that for all presidents and if just schools were like that for presidents just in general. But there was a big Ronald Reagan push. I mean, it was huge. Like huge, huge, right? I forget when I believe Jesse Jackson ran against the first Bush, right? Who the first, when did I forget when Jesse Jackson ran? I believe it was either against the first Bush or was against Reagan his last term, whatever the case is, right? But that's not the point. The reason why the Democrats didn't want him to run is because the Democrats didn't believe, hey, we could leave, and they decided that he was just going to split the Democratic vote, enabling the Republicans to then win. So that's what the argument was, just so we could be clear. It was a political reason. I didn't want people to just jump out the window and think that I was busy out here trying to say racism, because I wasn't. It was a political reason. Could racism have been involved? I think in essence, yes. You're saying that he can't win because at this time in America, there's no way that they're going to vote a black man president. I think something similar was said before Obama won. So I think that says something that was going to be said until it was proven different. It could have been proven different back then. And I'm not even saying Jesse Jackson would have been a good president, just so we could be clear. Jesse Jackson was one of the first people that was a part of the, wasn't Jesse Jackson, was he part of the Rainbow Coalition? For everybody that don't know, Fred Hampton and them had started, I believe, the Rainbow Coalition up there in Chicago. For everybody that don't know, Fred Hampton, he was a civil rights activist around the time of the Black Panthers movement that was in California. And one of the things that had happened was they started the Rainbow Coalition, where a lot of these different organizations that were being oppressed or believed they were being oppressed at that time by the U.S. government and by the police or whatever the case might be, they all formed together. Like, and some of them was like white groups and everything. Like, it wasn't just people of color, just so we could be clear. It was actual Caucasian groups. This had to be stopped. Fred Hampton was the head of this. Fred Hampton, they actually barged into his house, and there's a movie about it. Go check it out. And they just assassinated him, basically. So, that's a whole nother conversation. My fault. I apologize. I don't have no comments in here, so I fly off in any direction that I'm trying to make a point about. So we're gonna get to the concert tickets, all right? Because I'm talking about a whole bunch of other shit that has to deal with politics. And the things that I'm basically trying to explain to you is that the Democrats have not been looking out for our best interests, and now we don't have to fight each other. We're not the enemy. There's only one war going on. That's God's word and the people that don't want God's word to happen. There's only one war going on. The Most High has been giving us all the instruments that we need. He's been giving us the people that could talk. He's been giving us the people that could fight. He's been giving us the people that could strategize. He's been giving us the individuals with vision and the individuals with valor. People just got to play their part. That's it. People have to stop. That's the problem with jealousy. See, because jealousy exists, people can't play their part. If you can't play your part, how does the other individuals that belong to your unit that God has put down here on earth for y'all to work together, how they gonna find you? I want to say something real quick, and then we're gonna get to these tickets, and I want to talk about something that has to do with a fictional media called One Piece. You want to know what makes that particular story incredible? It's the same thing that makes most stories incredible that we love, and they've been trying to redo this over the years. And basically what you have to understand is that there was the man that we know is Jesus Christ, and they were his apostles, and all of his apostles specialized in different things, and they had different strengths and they had different weaknesses. And that's what they're always trying to emulate whenever they're doing any type of fictional media. They're trying to emulate that particular that particular template. They're trying to have the person who is the anointed, the person who we are saying is the all-powerful individual in the group, the leader of the group, might I say, the person who knows what to do, the Captain America or the Tony Stark of the group, the person who knows what to do, right? And then everybody else are just components that are important to the overall picture, because the main person, even though he can do everything, he shouldn't be needed to. So people can't find their group because God already put us in a position where this is your group that you're supposed to be a part of. But if you're not playing your part, how could the other mechanisms, the other people that are supposed to come together with you so y'all could create that life that God has deemed you are worthy of, how can you do those things if you're not playing your part of who you are? And that's one of the main reasons why they attack the family so hard. Because if they keep attacking the family, that means that men won't find the women that are supposed to turn them into the man that they're supposed to be. And the woman can't be a part of that, birth those families that's supposed to come from her. Like women, y'all do know that y'all supposed to birth nations. That's something to be proud of. You're supposed to not birth a child. You're supposed to birth nations. That's something to be proud of. I don't understand how that's something now that women look back on like it's terrible. I don't get it. But Western America, it is what it the West. It is what it is. So let's get to these. We've been talking for a dumb long time. I didn't get to these concert tickets yet. The Democrats have did one of the most racist things I could think about in a long time. Instead of doing anything for our communities, real shit for our communities, which is possible. Remember, they're about to give Ukraine just asked for like 24 million or billion more $24 billion more dollars. So they can help Americans. Please stop thinking that they can't. They can. They're choosing not to. But instead, they're going to go and try to make it so that you can buy Beyonce tickets at an affordable price. I've never heard the government call us a nigga so hard. And I think that that's the part that we miss. It'd be the Democrats calling us a nigga. They just called us a nigga, hard as shit. You know what? We're not going to do anything to help your community, but we're going to do something about those ticket prices. Because we know y'all love shucking and jiving. We're going to go work on those ticket prices that everybody is going to benefit from. But we know you guys care about the most because y'all love y'all shucking and jiving. We're going to go talk about doing something about student loans. Even though, we can just create more opportunity and fix the economy. But instead of creating opportunity and fixing the economy, we're going to keep talking about these student loans that everybody benefits from. But we're going to make sure that we hammer it home that black people and people of color, this is really going to help them. Shucking and jiving. While they're sending how many billions of dollars to the Ukraine? But they're spending nothing on us. They spend billions of dollars on the Ukraine, and if they want to clap when they spend $140 million on their own people. So they sending the neighbors' kids to 5-star restaurants while we got to share a Happy Meal. And y'all keep voting for these people. You think the Republicans would have sent all of those trillions of dollars to another country? Y'all can hate the Republicans all y'all want, but them money-grubbing bastards would have never sent all that money to those countries. Tell me where the lie at. Republicans be trying to figure out how to make money off of the rest of the world. Tell me where the lie at. How bad is the rain outside right now? Oh, it's not raining at all. Maybe we go walk outside. Maybe we go see if they doing the football thing today. They were supposed to play football the other day, and they didn't. So we're going to probably go walk and see if they're going to have some football going on today, because it's not raining at the moment. So give me 1 second. At the moment. Just want to make sure I clarify that. It's not all Democrats. But I'm going to need Democrats to come out and say what side of the line they on. But I do understand they want the Biden administration to help them win the election, so they can't speak out against any of the policies that Biden is a part of, nor Kamala Harris. When you realize, okay, so the president doesn't have power the way that we perceive it to be. The president has power as in these dudes want him to help them fundraise. If you say that the president is going to be somewhere, you're going to be able to get good fundraising, shit like that. Like right now, if they say that Trump is going to be a place, you're going to be able to get good fundraising. You get it? So that's basically what's going on with that. So that's the power the president has. I won't help you raise funds when you go to your next, if you're part of the same party, obviously. I won't help you raise, well, you can even do it when you're not part of the same party. Was it Trump? I forgot which president it was that he was going to, he was a Democrat or a Republican. Anyway, he was crossing party lines to endorse people. I want to see that. This guy might not be a Republican, or this guy might not be a Democrat, but he's literally out here, even though he's on the other side of the line, the things that he's doing is what I want to encourage during my presidency. So yeah, I would like to have him in Congress. What the fuck? Especially if they showed exemplary, this word that this dude is always using that I do not think he knows what the word means. Integrity. I don't think he knows what that word means, man. Are we going to walk over there? We're going to see if they're playing football today. The rain isn't as bad as yesterday. Yesterday, the rain was way too bad. I couldn't see them playing yesterday. Why every time I walk over there, I hear like my phone go off or some shit going on? I'm gonna throw in my jacket. Should I throw in a coat? No, I just throw in a regular jacket. And I got on my fluffiest hat So that should be fine. Georgia. We're about to step outside. We're gonna go walk and see if they got the doing the football over there today. There was supposed to be a football game yesterday. What ended up happening is the rain was just really, really bad yesterday. I don't think they would have played the game yesterday. So I'm assuming that they postponed the game, maybe. But they probably also just, only going to play the game if it's necessary. It's a long story. I explain how football shit go in 1 second. Give me a second. But, like, football shit is different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they even do this in the NFL. For those that don't know, if there's a game that's called off and they have to reschedule the whole entire game, they don't just reschedule the game. You understand what I'm saying? What they do is they only play the game if it's necessary. So if it's not necessary, they don't play the game. Because football is different from basketball or baseball. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. Like, it's a wear and tear on the body. I'm never gonna forget. I had like bruised ribs. Fucking coach was busy trying to treat me like I was really hurt, but I guess he didn't think I had never played football before and organized. So like the first couple of weeks was a little hard for me because I didn't, I never played organized before. After the first couple of weeks, I was a little bit more locked in, but he was just mad that I was fast with really good hands and I made a couple of mistakes early. That's all. All right, we're going to go walk over there. We're going to see if... Yeah, I was fast with really good hands. I mean, I'm not going to say was. If I actually decided to run right now, I'm really fast. But I just don't run much. It helps when I play sports like football. I mean, well, all sports, but basketball. Because, like, when I'm playing on the court, people never really know how quick I am because I don't really use any of it. So I could just use it in a spurt at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Catch person off guard. All right, so we're gonna walk over here. There's supposed to be like football or something going on. So it was supposed to be yesterday. But we're gonna walk over there. I wanted to go over there yesterday, but if I try to come outside when it was raining the way it was raining, you already seen me try to film in rain before. That shit ain't gonna work. So we're gonna go take this walk real quick. But yeah, so freaking I need for y'all to understand something. The Democrats aren't doing anything that's helpful. They giving other people billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, and then when they talk about what they're trying to do for our community, what are they doing? Bringing out ticket fucking sales for fucking because the Beyonce concert was high. You know, this is the second time they talked about this shit. This isn't even the first time they talked about this shit. Go look it up. This is the second time they talking about bringing out ticket prices. Don't nobody care about ticket prices, fam. I don't care about fucking Beyonce. I don't care about nobody's ticket prices. I don't care if I wanted to go to the event. I don't care more about the ticket prices than I care about people eating in the fucking hood, fam. Or even if it ain't the hood, anywhere. The fuck? They out there talking to, fam, they talking about ticket prices. I need for y'all to understand this. They're constantly trying to pander to the black community, but they don't do anything for us. What is ticket prices even going to do for anybody? Is ticket prices really breaking up marriages? Hold on 1 second. Is ticket prices breaking up that many marriages? Is there that many people that's like, we can't do this no more, babe, and it has to deal with ticket prices? What the fuck is ticket prices doing, fam? People should be really pissed off about this, but we're not going to be. Because we don't expect anything better from the Democrats when we should. Good morning. All right. We should expect a lot better from them. We should expect more from them. Ticket prices, man. Ticket prices. That's how they gonna get back elected again. They're gonna talk about this is not the first time they've been talking about these ticket prices. Come on, man. I can't believe y'all go for this. Sheesh. Ticket prices, man. And they talk about ticket prices in the same conversation, just so we could be clear, so you can understand that this is what I'm saying it is. In the same exact conversation that they're talking about these ticket prices, you want to know what else they're talking about in the same exact week, pardon me? It's the same week. They're talking about the $24 billion to the Ukraine in the same week. So, okay, you know what? What can you give Ukraine 23 billion and give 1 billion to the black people in America? We'll be fine with that. That's more than you've done previously. It's more than you've previously done. We'll be fine with that. The fuck? Pardon my language. But can you just give the Ukraine $23 and give us $23 billion and give us $1 billion? Like, can you do that? I'm pretty sure we'll be perfectly fine with that. That'll be a win, fam. I don't get it. Now watch when my son and them and Tamika Mallory come out and they start. Watch when my son and Tamika Mallory and them come out, and you know what they're gonna say, right? Vote Biden. And you know what I'm gonna say, right? What has Biden done for us? You know who should vote? Why do you think they want to bring in all of those illegal immigrants? You know they're trying to change the law so illegal immigrants can vote, right? Y'all don't get it. They're going to do mail-in voting, fam. Now do you get it? Do you get it? They brung a ton of illegal immigrants to all of the cities that they do not want to lose, that they're in fear of losing. New York City, we're smart here. Niggas is tired of the Democrats. They brought illegal immigrants to all of the cities that they were scared of losing. Where else were they trying to win black? Florida. Where were they dumping illegal immigrants? Florida. Boom. So they brung illegal immigrants. Listen, pay attention. Come on, man. Get out the street. You good? Yeah, get out the street, man. So what's up, my brother? All right. So they brought illegal immigrants to all of the cities that they thought they might lose, right? And then they're saying we're gonna allow for illegal immigrants to vote, right? So you busy telling me that when the illegal immigrants come here, they gotta be documented in some way, shape, or form, right? Because you know they're gonna say, how can we give you, we're going to give you a credit card or some shit so you can get monies, right? Because they're giving all of these dual monies, right? So they're taking all their information so they can give them monies, right? Listen, pay attention. So that means that they already have their information down, right? So what do you think is going to happen when they start doing the mail-in voting? What did Trump say was happening during the mail-in voting? I know y'all said Trump lied about everything, but Trump so far has told the truth about most of the shit he's been talking. The fuck you think is gonna happen with the mail-in voting, fam? Why would the Democrats be so interested in rigging the fucking election if they had any good policies? Good morning. It's like they know they're not doing anything worth a shit. Like, why would you keep electing person to the presidency? I got a question. Why would we keep electing a person to be a president who's actively cares more, who actively cares more about other countries and their people than he cares about our country, the country that he's the president of? Why would you keep electing this person to be the president? Somebody explain that shit to me. I knew it was going to start raining at some point, right? I'm still gonna go look, fam. Explain that shit to me. That's what I'm trying to get. I don't get people. That's all I'm saying. Real talk. Real talk. It don't make sense. Tell me one thing that this administration has done just for your neighborhood, wherever your neighborhood is that you live. Tell me something that this administration has done for your neighborhood. I'll tell you what this administration's done for New York City. It sent a whole bunch of migrants here so they could fucking pad the mail-in votes. That's what they did. Nobody's paying attention to this shit. I promise you, nobody's paying attention to this shit. I haven't even heard the fucking Republicans sounding off on this shit yet. So I'm like, they gotta know that this is what's going on. I'm wondering why they haven't been sounding off about it. Maybe I just haven't been hearing them. Remember, this is the part that everybody forgets. The main thing that the Republicans was accusing the Democrats of cheating over is the mail-in voting. That's why, oh shit, I just thought about something. But that wasn't what was happening. They all cheat, just so we can be clear. The Republicans cheat also. This is not me saying that the Republicans don't cheat. Them niggas was trying to stop niggas from voting at the damn voting polling. So it is what it is. All of them niggas is cheating. Oh man, we walking over here. Because this is good enough weather to play football in. This right here is actually pretty nice weather to play football in. People don't understand how hot you get. Yo, when people be like, when you play football and shit, it be freezing out there. I know them dudes is, yo, you don't know how hot you get when you play football, fam. You don't want to play football in the damn summer. I promise you, that shit is a bitch. We practice in the summer, fam. We used to practice in the fucking end of August. That shit is a bitch. I promise you. Part of my language. Now we gonna go walk over there. I see some things happening over there. There might be some people involved in football. I don't know. We're gonna go walk over there. You need for it to be cold or chilly. This is perfect weather. You need for it to be cold or chilly. I promise you. The only time you can is if you're not playing. If you're not playing, you care. Because you're just on the side. If you're not playing, you care because you're just on the fucking side. Nobody care. Nobody want to do that shit. But if you playing, nah, you don't want it to be like 70 degrees outside. You dying, fam. 70, you want it to be like in the 40s. Anybody in here play football before? Tell me where the lie at. You want it to be like in the 40s. It's like 70 degrees outside. You want to go home. What the fuck is this shit? I'm not capping, fam. It's like 70 degrees. I feel like you're dying. If it's nice and, let's say, around 40s, 50s, that shit is cool. It get down to the 30s, that could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you, especially if the game is good and you out on the field most of the time, nah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. See some people over here, they doing something. They might be playing some other type of shit. Maybe we've walked into something different. Yeah, nah, these look like grown adults out here. I think they playing some kind of fag football shit. Y'all want to see this? Those are the appropriate colors, though. Oh, they playing soccer. All right, so no football today. Yeah, so they got the Coney Island Sharks out here. No football today. I didn't see your message. All right, no. But this is generally where they're going to be at, so we're going to try to come back next Saturday. Let me fix my pants. We're going to try to come back next Saturday. It was terrible yesterday. So they probably just postponed the game and said, depending on how the schedule go, if it's needed, they'll play it. If it's not needed, they're not going to play it. I don't know. Maybe they played it yesterday. I don't know. But there goes some... I think they got equipment, so they probably was talking to the people, and the people got the field today, so they can't do it. I don't know. But I see some football people all the way on the other side over there. They walking, they leaving. Right. Because people, they get the park, you know what I'm saying? Like, you contact the city and shit. Like, now we got the park for the day. We got permits. There's a lot of shit that goes into stuff. That's why I keep trying to say, people, you can't do everything by yourself. You know? I'm not gonna stand outside near the crib because it's obviously gonna start raining again real bad at one moment or another. Yo, everybody drop some frost. We got any actual frost in here? I'm curious. They're about to pull the old switcheroo with all of them damn illegal immigrants. Y'all better vote against illegal immigrants being able to vote, fam. Them niggas is crazy. Yo, especially when you understand, you know, you get locked in with the vote and shit when you pay your taxes and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? When you actually do shit that makes you a part of society. That's a part of the American, you know, whatever the fuck we doing over here. These dudes, y'all better be against that. They gonna try to make it seem like you racist or like you hate the immigrants or some shit, the migrants or some shit. Dude, illegal immigrants having them, you're not even saying migrants, fam. Illegal immigrants? Think about that for one moment. Just understand what the Democrats are saying they want to do. Think about that for one moment. They're not even talking about migrants, fam. Illegal immigrants? So y'all not even trying to kick them out the country no more. So people who are not supposed to be here, y'all not even trying to get them out the country no more. Like, I don't know, people don't be listening. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Illegal immigrants, man. That's bananas. All right, so next Saturday we'll try it out. We'll see if they got a game next Saturday. They're supposed to have practice. I know what day one of the days they're supposed to have practice on. I might pull up. Wait, what time? Shit, I don't know what time it is. I'm assuming it's right after school or some shit. I don't even know what time it is. But the practice actually is. I just know the day apparently. So, it sounds like a real Jack Frost thing for me to do, to be honest with you. To know half of the information. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna use common sense. I'll figure it out. It's nothing. I'm assuming they probably like around 4:30. Do I need a coffee mate? You mean the stuff you buy from the store? Yeah, I could always use a coffee. It's always something going on that's crazy in this country. There's only one war, fam. There's only one battle happening. It's the people that want God's will to happen and the people on the other side that they just don't want God's will to happen. That's the only war that there actually is. That's why if you really pay attention, it's not hard to tell whose side you should be on. So I'm listening to the Democrats and I'm listening to the Republicans. But everything I hear the Democrats say is in a way to manipulate us emotionally. They're always saying, you should vote for us because you feel this way. Or you should vote against them because you feel that way. I don't really want to hear that. I want to know how you being in office is going to benefit my living situations, my household. I hear what y'all say about the police, so we got to vote Democrat because, the police is so terrible. And then I look and I see, you know what, the streets are pretty bad. Then I look and I see there was periods of time where during the Trump administration where crime actually went down. And during those moments is when the Democrats complained about crime the most. So I pay attention when I see people nitpick because, one of the main things that we're supposed to do is we're supposed to have faith that everything is in God's hands. So by doing that, we shouldn't be nitpicking because I might have made a mistake, but who isn't to say that that mistake was in God's will? So we're supposed to be understanding towards one another. If you pay attention, usually when I'm on here and I'm saying whatever I'm saying about something wrong that somebody did, it's usually the intent behind it that I'm trying to explain. Because the mechanism that we commit the sin or the mechanism that we do the wrong, that was just, the syringe that delivered the mechanism. You understand? That's all. It was the syringe that delivered the medicine, pardon me. That's all that was. So while everybody is paying attention to the syringe, I want to pay attention to the medicine. I want to pay attention to the poison. I don't just want to pay attention to the syringe. Good morning. Good morning. I don't just want to pay attention to the syringe. I just don't want to pay attention to the delivery method. I want to pay attention to the actual thing that's going on. But see, that's what Satan wants you to not pay attention to. Satan wants you to look away at what's actually going on. And Satan want to say, pay attention to the syringe, pay attention to the syringe. Forget about the poison that's inside of it. I want us to pay attention to the poison. How could you pay attention to the poison if you're busy nitpicking over everything? That shit is all syringe. So when I see these politicians trying to get us to go in one direction or another, or even a human being that I'm talking to, and their whole explanation has to deal with nitpicking, that means they don't have a point. That means whatever they're telling you, they don't actually have a point. They're trying to create a point. They're trying to get help from you to create a point. There is no point. That's why they have to nitpick. That's all the Democrats do. I mean, I see it. I assume it shouldn't be too hard for everyone to see. I don't trust people that nitpick. How can we go do something that's the bigger picture if you're getting tripped up on all of these small, little, tiny things? All of these, that's all we could talk about. But you think that you're on the same intellectual prowess as the individual that you're hampering down, that you're holding down, that you're preventing from going into something more grandiose because you can't see the vision. I bring up One Piece a lot, right? Because it's just a really well-written story in anime. But you know how important it is that even if you can't see somebody else's vision, that you believe in them enough, that you believe that they can see their own vision? This type of shit is important. You understand? What's up, my brother? Sometimes that's all of the faith that you need to have in somebody. I might not know how you're going to do it, but I understand that you're going to do it. So we got to pay attention and be mindful. That's why when I see that's why you can't nitpick somebody else and get me to feel a way about them. It's just impossible because I understand that logic. And sometimes you got to understand not everybody is as smart as you are. I'm not talking about me per se. I'm talking about in general. Not everybody is as intelligent as you are, or they might be intelligent in a different way. Maybe their thing might not be logic. Maybe they could put stuff together with their hands. You know? Maybe their thing might not be putting things together with their hands and being logic. Maybe their things is that, you know, it's just something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you can't find those strengths if you hang around nitpickers. That's what the Democrats do. They nitpick. Remember, the Most High says, you know, basically he's not a fan of gossipers. You understand what I'm saying? Backbiters. He's not a fan of those type of people. You understand? Why every time the Democrats want to convince us to vote for something, are they fear-mongering? Are there reasons to talk about things that are negative and might create fear? Yes, they are. We're not going to act like there isn't. But why is it every time that it's time for them to try to go on their election run, are they fear-mongering? Why are they just looking for things for us to be scared about instead of looking for things for us to celebrate and be happy that happened? Could we just say appreciative things? I'm appreciative that I woke up this morning. I'm appreciative that I slept well last night. I appreciate the fact that God loves me enough that he's bringing people around me to understand just how much I deserve to be loved. I appreciate these things. I'm happy that these are things that God is making happen. Have you appreciated anything today? I'm asking. I appreciate the fact that I could wake up and I do my live. I was up for hours. I wake up early. But, you know, when I get ready to do my live and I come on my show, that I have people that actually pull into my chat. There's people that could go in live and can't get zero people. I go in live and I consistently get, you know, a good number of people. And if I got something to actually talk about, we're going to be in the hundreds. I appreciate that. I'm very, very grateful. Have you talked about what you grateful for today? I remember, and I always saw this, I always heard about people sitting around having dinner and talking about the things they was grateful for before eating. How we only do that at Thanksgiving? That's the first question. Second thing is this. Every female I've ever dated that have had kids before, like they already got kids or whatever, we always sit and eat dinner together at the table. Like that's just a thing that we do. You understand what I'm saying? Why is this not something that's more prevalent? Yeah. Good morning. All right. Hey, what's up there, little cutie? Chilling. They got the whole puddle thing going on this morning. That's a win. Good morning. They got the whole puddle thing going on. I didn't want to. Little cutie, too. Shout out to them. Yeah, so basically, we have Democrats. They want to figure out a way. I'm going to change the story, the conversation. So, and just so we can be clear, these are all the same things that I'm always saying. I'm never saying anything different. If you wanted to nitpick and pretend like I was saying something different, you can do that with anyone, with any conversation. All you have to do is take things out of context and pretend like a person is saying the thing that they're not saying. That's all you have to do. Just so we can be clear. I'm always saying the same thing. Because there's only one battle. There's only one war. There's only one thing. So I'm always saying the same thing. That's just a fact of nature. Give me a second. Somebody said, yo, Jack, you want a coffee? Then I ain't hear from him again. Yeah, I would stay outside, but it's not that great of weather outside. I don't actually have equipment that I should be outside in the rain in. I know my I don't have equipment I should be outside in the rain in. We're gonna leave it at that. Give me 1 second. So sorry about this. Funny story. So remember the other day, I want to say this real quick. Remember the other day when I was out inside in front of that lady's house and she came up and she pulled up on me and she was like, what you doing or whatever. I was like, I'm vlogging. She was like, yeah, my neighbor called me and said that there was a guy outside my house, da da da. But then she talked to me and she was like, all right, I see what it's about, boom. And then she said, do you make do I make my videos where I do the cuts in the video and then I re-upload them? And the first thing I thought to myself was this when she said this. I told people to do that. And if they do that, they'll be able to blow their channel up. And instead of doing that, a couple of them went and told people to do the exact opposite. So you could tell a nigga how to make money. You could fucking lead a horse to water, fam. But that envy that will be in the mofo heart will be so much that they don't even care about winning themselves. They just don't want you to win. They don't even care about bringing themselves anything good. They're going to focus so hard on preventing you to win that they're going to just ignore the winning recipe. And the fact that I walked up on that lady and she said that the way that she said that, because that when we get our computer back, don't worry, we're doing all of that also. We were actually doing it before our computer went down. If y'all remember, there's a couple of clips that y'all might see on our YouTube that's in shorts and in our regular video, because we actually started doing that before our computer went down, but our computer went all the way down, so we don't do it no more. When our computer get back up, we're going to continue to do this. We're going to go back to it. But I told mofos exactly what to do to win. But dudes have so much hate in their heart, so much jealousy, so much envy, that even telling them how to get to the bag. What up, First Class Empire? Could we drop some frost in the chat? I just want to see who's in the chat today. We got any frost in the chat today? Any people that fuck with me in the chat today? I just curious. I see First Class Empire. We know him. Shout out to him. Are there any? I saw Arthur D. Glass earlier. Are there any frost in here at all, or is just all non-frost in here? I'm just curious. We got 65 people in the chat. The rain isn't bad, so I am willing to walk outside and go to a place. If we got a place to go to, I am willing to walk outside and go to a place. I would like some Chinese food today. I ain't gonna lie. So I generally don't even eat Chinese food, but I love the Chinese wings and beef fried rice. I love that shit. I also like beef lo mein. I love that shit also, apparently. But I haven't had beef lo mein in the longest. I also like beef and broccoli. You know what? Beef and damn near, I don't know if I should say pause there, but anyway, in any regard. Let's get back to it. So, what up, Russell? Before we get going, I want to give a shout out to I want to tell y'all what articles of clothing we got pinned today. These are the articles that we got pinned to our live stream. You should go check them out, see if there's any that you would actually like to purchase yourself. We have the Bag Season Hoodie Classic Pull Over. We have the Frost Collection Series 2 Cold Edition or Overprint Unisex Tee. We have the BBN Apparel I Am Him Fire Hoodie Classic Pullover. We have the Green Team Classic Pullover Hoodie. We have the We Are Culture News Classic tank top. We have the Frost Collection Series 3 Comfort Tee. We have a We Are Culture News Premium Ring Spun Cotton T-shirt. We have the Green Team Series 3 Classic Tee. We have the Frost Collection Series 1 Classic Tee. We have the Green Team Series 3 Women's Flowery Tank Top. We have the Green Team, I spelled flowery wrong. I got to correct that. We have the Green Team Series 3 Kids Premium Tee. We have the Morning Coffee Classic Crew Comfort Soft T-shirt. We have the Morning Coffee Classic, same shirt, but it's two different colors. There's also various colors. So if you go into the actual link, you'll be able to look at various colors that you can get. These are not just one colors for the best part. There's a BBN Trucking Series all over print men's shorts trunks. Look at the back of those before you decide not to get them. I promise you, you're gonna be like, this shit's lit. Shout out to the Icy Queens Pixie Series Wall 2 Tapestry. Your woman might be so fine that you need a whole tapestry behind it. This is queen. This is where you get it. We have it in multiple colors also, everything. Shout out to the Frost Collection Series 2 Cold Edition Beach Towel. First of all, that shit is lit. You can go to the beach, have your Frost towel out. Everybody know that you represent good journalism. Shout out to the Frost Collection Series 1 Indoor Pillow, Frost Collection Series 2 Indoor Pillow, Frost Collection Series 3 Indoor Pillow, Frost Collection Series 2 Cold Edition Indoor Pillow, Icy Queens, the Pixie Collection Indoor Pillow, We Are Culture News Indoor Pillow, Allegedly Indoor Pillow, Morning Coffee Cup Classic T-shirt, Icy Queens Pixies 2 Indoor Pillow, different colors like I said. Shout out to the Green Team Series 3 mug, the Frost Collection Series 3 mug, and that's what we currently have pinned to our chat, so you can go check out that merch. See if there's any of that you would like to rock or just have in your crib, because, you know, that's cool too. With that being said, everybody should also join the Green Team. The easiest way to join the Green Team is there is a where you would normally give a donation, but you're not going to give a donation. What you are actually going to do is you're going to go to where the membership is, and you're going to log in for a membership, and you're going to then, get one of the memberships. You can also give a donation. Hey, Artie D. Glass, are you in here? I need you to check something real quick and make sure that our monetization is on. I gave you the right to be able to turn monetization on and off. I need for you to know if our monetization is on. Can you check it for me real quick? With that being said, also, we 1 minute and hour and 8 minutes into the show. Whatever y'all want to talk about, put it into the chat. We're open to change conversation. Now, I just want to say something, and this is the main thing that I wanted to say about this whole Biden tickets thing. They're just pandering for our votes. They showing up at the 50 hip hop shit. They're just pandering for our votes, man. Could we not be this stupid? Could we say, okay, we want to party with you, but you got to do more than just party? You're giving all of this money to all of these other countries for various different reasons, not just the Ukraine. Just so we could be clear. You're giving all of this money to all of these different countries for all of these various different reasons. You gave how many trillions of dollars to the copy? You gave how many? Only the super chat icon? Oh, it's working. Appreciate you. They gave, listen, so they gave all of these trillions of dollars to other countries. You could have gave just the American, you could have gave reparations. They could have paid reparations, fam. You're trying to tell me with $1 trillion they couldn't pay off reparations? You're trying to tell me with $3 trillion they couldn't pay off reparations? You're trying to tell me that after they pay off reparations, one of the first things that black people are going to do, most black people are going to do, is run through the shit, at least through half of it, so you're going to literally fuel the economy? Are you scared to give black people reparations because there's too much land still left for them to buy up so they could buy back their country? Is it deeper than that? Are we too smart now where if you give black people reparations, there's going to be too many of us that's going to click up and then create our own businesses and we're not going to need y'all? This is smarter than that. Remember, one of the main reasons why they was mad at Tulsa, Oklahoma is because of, that's Black Wall Street, is because they weren't spending their money with the white people. So the white people began to be poor because they weren't spending, they didn't have money like the black people. Black people were spending their money in commerce, so everybody was eating. Over where they were at, they weren't spending their money the same way or had the same ability to spend money, nor even attract people from the outside. So they didn't have as much money as this community. So that's why they destroyed them and took what was theirs. There's a TV show out that actually talks about that on Netflix. It actually has dude that plays Kang in it. It's actually dope, and I wish they would have did a season 2, but they decided not to. But it was actually dope, and I advise everybody to go watch that series. That's one of the series that, you know, there's series that come on that are out there that I watch like once a year for the most part. I haven't seen that this year yet, but you know, we got a couple of months left. The Wire is one of those shows that I try to watch once a year. Sherlock is one of those shows that I try to watch once a year. Let me see, who else is there? There's a couple others. These things help, like, you know, pour into my cup. You understand what I'm saying? Can't think of anything at the moment. But these are shows that I like to watch at least once a year. There's some that I just do, but it's not for no particular reason other than just enjoyment. But these are shows that I like to watch because I think that they have value outside of just enjoyment. I think they have more value than that. With that being said, anything y'all want to talk about this morning? We going on 10 o'clock. Anything y'all want to talk about this morning? Put it into the chat. I'm feeling like we don't really have nobody here this morning, to be honest with you. I see Russell White. I see Artie Glass. I don't really see nobody else. I see people that I don't really know. First Class Empire says what's up every now and then. I see him. I don't really see no people. What are we doing? What y'all want to do this morning? I don't want to hold y'all. Like, if I'm that boring this morning, we do got 20 likes already, and this is pretty early to have 20 likes. So I can't, you know what? I'm going to be quiet. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Nicki Minaj, y'all want to talk about Nicki for a little while? I didn't really plan on going in on Remy. There's a couple of things that I don't want to say. I want to wait until Homeboy was like, he's going to address it. I think you addressed it already, Homeboy, just so we could be clear. Dude was like, should I tell him? You told him already. First of all, you're a weirdo. Probably not a weirdo. I mean, it is what it is. But it says in the Bible, don't covet thy neighbor's wife. Yeah. It says that in the Bible. So if she cheated on him, he's about to get a ton of blessings coming his way. So, you know, just be easy. Don't go for revenge. You're about to get a ton of blessings coming your way. A ton. And dude is probably going to lose out like a motherfucker. There's a reason why. You ever notice, I'm going to say something. You ever notice a lot of dudes, after they get cheated on and then they leave and separate with shorty, that their life get better? Nobody ever noticed that? Like, that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just got to give in. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to hold on to that situation. The more you try to hold on to that situation, the more God is like, can't give you the blessing that's about to come to you. Because, you know, one of the things God says is, you know, don't let no man tear asunder what he puts together, right? And another thing that he said is don't covet thy neighbor's wife. So both of those things literally coincide with somebody cheating with your, you know, with your significant other. So that's probably also why you see that happen with women sometimes. The man might cheat, she find out, whatever, but that's a whole different thing. A man treating a woman. See, the way that people aren't ready to have real biblical conversations because we're so caught up in this Western world and way of thinking. Go out there to some of these countries where electricity isn't the way it is in America, where everybody has electricity. Go out to some of these countries where if you don't have a man living in your house, people might raid your house any good night and snatch your kids up and take take advantage of you and your kids. Go live in one of those countries and you'll understand why this feminism shit don't make sense. Go live in one of those countries. Like, the feminist shit just don't make sense. Is it China or Japan? It's one of those countries where it's just normal to have more than one wife. And if you don't, they make fun of you. Like, if you only got one wife, they make fun of you. It's China. It's not just China, but it's a specific city. It's a specific city in China. I forgot the city's name. But if you only got one wife, they make fun of you. Like, and the guys don't work. The women work. Because the employees prefer to hire women because they're more dependable. So the men don't even work. They just do whatever they want to do. Think I'm capping? Look it up. And the women are happy, by the way. They don't consider themselves to be slaves or nothing. But over here, we have been conditioning our society, as much as y'all want to call it a patriarch. We have been conditioning our society to consider masculine attributes as toxic. So, I don't know. We live in a different place, at different time. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat, fam. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'll be trying to give Nicki Minaj the benefit of the doubt specifically because of two people. Because of what's the name of the dude from Independence Day? Dennis Quaid. Not Dennis Quaid, Randy Quaid. I specifically try to give Nicki Minaj a pass on a lot of shit, specifically because of Randy Quaid and because of Martin Lawrence. So allegedly there exists a Hollywood mafia that allegedly pulls up and kills people and make it look like suicide. I just got an alert and I just looked at it. They pull up, kill people, and make it look like suicide, allegedly. Randy Quaid moved to Canada to allegedly evade these individuals. And Martin Lawrence, remember, he was running down the street naked, high on drugs, with his gun. Remember that happened. So when Nicki Minaj speaks about how she's paranoid and she thinks people are after her and this and this and that, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if I can give her the benefit of the doubt in this particular situation. So as much as we talk about how crazy Nicki is acting, let's not act like, celebrities just don't wind up dead over some random reason. I don't even know what y'all writing. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who this is. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just, both to me, y'all look like both like y'all trolling me right now. I don't even know what y'all talking about. It says Ack and Nicki going at it. Nicki was sending people at Ack, wasn't she? At one point or another, she was like trying to send somebody to Academic's house. Oh, that's the name of the city. Thank you, appreciate you. Thought y'all was trolling me, fam. That's the name of the city? Okay, so I told y'all that's a thing. Somebody checked it up. See, I told you. I ain't capping. Told you, I'm not capping. Told you. Men don't even work there, fam. Like they just the employees want or the employers want to hire women. They don't even want to hire dudes. They say women are more reliable. They want to hire the women. Which is ironic because if you go many places in the Bible, women did the work. Just tell me what it is, fam. It is not raining outside. If y'all want to go for a walk, we could definitely go for a walk. But as always, we have to be doing something. It's not raining outside. We might have a little while. I think we can probably get a little. I think we can go for a walk outside and it'll be fine. I think. And then Nick Cannon says Nicki Minaj's husband is tarnishing the brand. He had to have said that before he seen the latest shit that Nicki Minaj and them been doing. Like, I 100% believe that she knew he was doing what he was going to do before he did it. 100%. I don't think he just did a thing. I think it was, they knew that was what was going to happen. It's just my opinion. Like, I think that was all calculated, even though it was terribly calculated. How one moment she's going to be like, yo, they swatted my crib. When did they swat Nicki Minaj's crib? Was that recent? Because if it wasn't recent, I don't want to hear about it. If they swatted your crib 3 years ago, I don't want to hear you doing some weirdo shit now. Like, that don't make sense. You should have did the weirdo shit 3 years ago. It would have made sense. I don't want to hear you doing the weirdo shit now. That don't make sense. You should have put it in God's hands. You're going to wait 3 years to do a thing? First of all, put everything in God's hands. But you're going to wait 3 years to do a thing? I'm going to put lunch in God's hands. Let's see who pulls up to the Cash App. Let's see what else y'all want to talk about? Wait, which one was in July? Oh, she was swatted again in this July? All right, so that makes sense. All right, so she's getting mad now. So this is all shit that's been going on. So now it makes sense what Gossip City, appreciate you, Russell White. Now it makes sense what Gossip City T was saying. Because Gossip City T said that they've been on Offset heels for a little while now. But I'm going to tell you why Nicki Minaj is losing. How's she not trying to handle this in the court system? They can find out how you getting swatted. How's she not trying to handle this in the court system? Why is she trying to get her people taken out? When you get a certain level of money, your people ain't supposed to be offensive. Your people are supposed to be protection. When you get a certain level of money, when bullshit happens, you got to let the courts deal with that. We should just be like that in general, just so we can be clear. But when you get a certain level of money, there's a lot of people that you are responsible for. There are a lot of people that you being free is paying their bills. Y'all wonder why so many people was trying to protect R. Kelly. So I don't think she should be actively trying to sing goons at anybody. But if they are swatting her, that's FBI business. Why ain't she on the why ain't her lawyers on the FBI to take care of that? You can't tell me they can't track the fucking phone call. The people called the police. Right? You can't tell me that the phone call can't be tracked. You mean they? And I'm talking about why the police isn't taking action. I'm not talking about Nicki Minaj. And my point is that the police is supposed to be taking action. Nicki Minaj isn't supposed to be following around Offset. If the police and the feds aren't doing their job, Nicki Minaj is supposed to be yelling about that. Why don't Nicki Minaj go talk to the Democrats about how the police ain't doing their job? The Democrats always want to figure out a way to talk bad about the police. Why don't she just go do that? Go talk to one of these politicians about how she's getting swatted by some people and the federal government refuses to do anything about it. Why isn't she doing that? I bet you CNN will invite her on if she know how to, I don't want to say be a lady. As much as I love Nicki, I don't recall her ever actually being a lady or ladylike. I think that's the thing that allows for Cardi B to win over, because as ratchet as Cardi B is, when she go talk to those politicians and people like that, she can put on that ladylike face. She can be soft. I don't know if Nicki Minaj can be soft. That's where women's power actually is. I don't know if Nicki Minaj knows how to use her femininity, her feminine power. Like, that's where women's strength actually is. Cardi B knows how to use her feminine power. I don't know if Nicki Minaj knows how to use that anymore. No. You know what I find interesting, though? She was in a room with a ton of niggas and no women, fam. Find that interesting. Cardi has charisma. Cardi knows how to be feminine. I don't know if Nicki Minaj knows how to be feminine. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know if she knows how to be feminine. Is that fair? I don't know if she knows how to be feminine. I used to work with this. That's the Arturo I used to work with. Shout out to Arturo. Is that? No, I don't know if that's the Arturo I know. I used to work with a dude named Arturo, and my brother had a guy that used to work with him named Arturo. Both of them were really good workers. One used to be my foreman at Flat Rate. Really good worker. I mean, so I don't think Nicki be being feminine. I think she be acting girly. A man can act girly. You understand? So I think she be acting girly. I don't think she be using her feminine power. You see, back in the days, women knew how to use their feminine power and be soft while being assertive. I think the misconception is that the reason why a female has to be masculine, but women don't have to be masculine. They could just use their femininity in an assertive manner. You know? I don't think that that's what happens. I think that women believe in order to get that respect that a man gets, because that's what they're searching for, When in reality, they're searching for a man. They're not researching for the respect. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, you know, they're being masculine, you know, because that's what they feeling wins in this situation because they see men do it. When in reality, see, that's another issue that we don't have families like we used to. Because females don't learn how to use their femininity assertively. And when a female uses her femininity assertively, and especially if she uses it well, niggas is gonna bend the knee, fam. That's just the fact. I don't care if the dude got a mother. I don't care if the dude don't got a mother. It don't matter. When a woman uses her femininity appropriately and assertively and appropriately, dudes will bend the knee. I don't care if he a street nigga. I don't care if he a millionaire. I don't care if he what the hell he is. And I think that that's a big issue that we have, that females just don't know how to effectively use their femininity with assertiveness, because the only femininity that's generally seen in movies and in the media is femininity being used in a passive manner. You understand what I'm saying? We see passive femininity. We don't see it being used in an assertive manner. Then when we see the females in our fiction, then, you know, we don't see them when they show how they're strong. It's generally not strong. I'm going to tell you who does it really well. It's generally not strong in a feminine way where they're being assertive. It's still strong in a masculine way. They just happen to be a woman. I'm going to tell you who actually does this really, really well, who uses her femininity in an assertive way really, really well. And that's Gal Gadot. She uses it really, really well. And I think we see it often. They play on it a lot in Wonder Woman. But she has another movie that just came out on Netflix. Forgot the name of it. It's actually pretty good. She's like, just go watch it. I don't want to, no spoilers. It's actually pretty good. I forgot the name of it. And in that movie, and this is why I'm bringing the movie up, you could tell that there's aspects of it where they wanted her to be aggressive, and it was aggressive, more masculine than it was feminine and using assertiveness. Because niggas is going to bend the knee, fam. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. A lot of y'all can't get your man to act right because as soon as y'all start talking to him, you sounding like the nigga next door. I'm just saying what it is, fam. Just saying what it is. Just saying what it is, man. And assertive femininity is often going to look like, sometimes it's going to look like manipulation, but it is, but you know, all conversation is some form of manipulation, isn't it? That's the part they don't tell you. All conversation is a form of manipulation. You're trying to get your point across. I'm trying to get my point across. Right? I don't think Nicki Minaj is I don't think she uses her feminine energy. I think that Cardi B uses it more often. I think Cardi B's is just like reckless. Like reckless. She recklessly uses her feminine energy. She just like throws the paint on the walls. Like there's no brush. I just don't think Nicki Minaj uses her feminine energy. I think she just uses masculine energy all the time. All the time. I don't think she uses feminine energy. Somebody who is great at using feminine energy in hip hop game is Lauryn Hill. She's very assertive with her feminine energy. If you wanted an example. Masculine energy come in Cardi B, not Cardi B, fucking what's this girl name? Foxy Brown. She was masculine energy. Little Kim, masculine energy. Yeah, Little Kim, you wrote it right while I was saying it. Masculine energy. You understand what I'm saying? That's not feminine energy. You understand? Sexy Red, masculine energy. Aaliyah, feminine energy. For everybody that thinks that a feminine energy used assertively, for everybody that thinks I'm capping, Beyonce, that's actually masculine energy. Ashanti, feminine energy. Ice Spice, she looks like feminine energy to me, but it don't look assertive. It's still passive. Every person that I named that I was saying feminine energy, I'm saying feminine energy and assertive. I don't think Ice Spice is assertive. I think it's passive. Like, even if you listen to most of her shit, it's like, what do you think I should do? Like, she tell you about a situation, and she's like, what should I do? I haven't heard a lot of her shit, by the way. I've only heard a couple of lines. But it's passive energy, but it's feminine. But it's passive. It's extremely feminine, by the way. Like, it's next level feminine. Like, I don't know a rapper in the game that I've seen as feminine as Ice Spice. Like, that's just next level femininity. It's just passive as hell. Super passive. What's that chick name? My neck, my back, masculine energy. So you can understand why our women are so manly, by the way. Masculine energy. My neck, my back, my masculine energy. These are my opinions, by the way. If you have a different opinion, that's fine. These are just my opinions. If you have a different opinion, it's just fine. If you are enjoying the show today, you can pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. Also, we have some articles of clothing that's pinned to the video. You could always go check out the gear, the merch, the apparel that we have pinned. You can go copy a Harlem shirt if you would like, or your Bronx merch. You could also get your Harlem pillow. I got that pillow and I got the shirt. Not for nothing. So that's lit. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. But there's a lot of dudes that do feminine energy. Uzi Vert, he's feminine as shit. A lot of these dudes, Travis, a lot of these dudes is all feminine energy. A lot of these guys is feminine energy also. Just so we can be clear, we're not gonna just act like the ladies is getting mixed up. A lot of the guys out here is feminine energy, right? Let's not pretend like that's not a thing. Neo, feminine energy. Tell me what a lie. Have I been wrong, or do you disagree with me on any of these assertions I'm making? Neo, feminine energy. Usher's actually feminine energy. I'm trying to think of somebody that's masculine energy. Drew Hill, feminine energy. I'm trying to think of somebody that's masculine energy. Genuine's generally masculine energy. Chris Rock's masculine energy. Masculine energy. Tevin Campbell, obviously feminine energy. Just know what you enjoying. That's all I'm saying. Like, whatever it is that you like, just know what you enjoying. And a lot of these artists that I'm naming, whether they're feminine or they're masculine, are artists that I listen to myself. So just know what you enjoying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to be like, yo, you can't like them guys is over these and these reasons. I'm not saying that at all. You can like whoever the fuck you want to like. Nicki Minaj to me is masculine energy. Period. She doesn't. She's just pretty. Nicki Minaj is literally one of the prettiest females to ever be mainstream hip hop. That's not even of a question. And I'm not talking about whatever work she's had done. I'm just talking about Onika, whatever her last name is, Minaj, and her face even before she got any money. When she was skinny with she looked fine to me. But a lot of people are gonna say whatever. She looked fine to me. She was as pretty as shit. She was just pretty. So she's always been pretty. This is of no question. This is not of question. All right, so I'm not trying to say she looks manly. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying masculine energy. She's, if we go with pretty, just facial wise, I mean, I can't think of many people I'm even gonna put on her area. Yeah, I can't think of many people I can even put in her area. You understand what I'm saying? Like, first of all, every chick that got that, all y'all chicks that look the same, y'all's excluded. And if we're talking about in the history of hip hop, I'd have to go back to people like when Lauryn Hill first came out. Aaliyah. Lauryn Hill. Somebody just came in here and made fun about donations. I just want people that actually do donations to know. If y'all would like to do a donation, because obviously I'm not saying it enough. Mr. Grandison, I just kicked. Obviously, I'm not saying enough, but if you would like to do a donation to this platform, you could always pull up to the Super Chat, PayPal, and or Cash App. If you don't have to. I don't understand what the problem with that is. I think that I have a right to say that. If you would like to donate to this platform, you could pull up to the Super Chat, PayPal, and or Cash App. Or you could go buy some merch. I'm thinking about somebody that just rapped. I can't really think of anybody. She like okay, so some of the chicks that I see on the Instagram now, Lady London is pretty. I don't think she's as pretty as Peak Nicki. What's her name is pretty too. Coyle Ray. She's not as pretty as Peak Nicki. Um, I don't know. Lauryn Hill, like I said. Because obviously I'm talking about bare face, no makeup. Can't really think of nobody, fam. Let's be honest with you. Is anybody else gonna be in here talking to me other than the people that hate me? Because I mean, this shit gets boring. They sitting behind their computers laughing because they're the only ones commenting on the fake accounts, and no people that actually like me is gonna talk to me. So they busy laughing every day about how they're the only people talking to me. And I don't got no choice but to talk to people who don't like me every day. That's why I be getting off the live and shit. I be like, fuck this shit. Is there anybody else in here other than these mofos, man? Because if not, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really feel like doing it this morning. I feel like doing the live. I don't feel like talking to these fake accounts this morning. I just don't feel like it. I tried. This is enough. And I'm not even talking about the accounts that's talking crazy. I'm talking about the people in here pretending. You know, I see y'all pretending. Like, nobody got time for this, man. Nobody want to deal with this. There's no reason to. I don't really want to be here. I'm just being honest with you. Shout out to Russell White with the $7 drop. What did the 7 fingers say to the face? I did not. Don't address them. You already know what it is. I'm want to talk to the people that support the platform. I want y'all to talk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to you guys. I fuck them other dudes. I'm trying to talk to the people that support over the platform. I'm trying to get y'all guys to weigh in and interact. That's what I'm trying to say. If that makes any sense, I want y'all guys to weigh in. I want y'all guys to interact. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's boring. Like, you know, these dudes is fake accounts coming here trying to be cool with me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like them. So what you think we should talk about now, Art? Help me out. What conversation? Which way do you think we should turn the conversation? This dude just did a drop, so I got a trace. I got to stay here for a little while longer. I called it out, Russell White. Shout out to Russell White with the $7 drop. He said it's for Sunday. Yeah, this dude did a drop, so I'm stuck here for a little while longer in any regard. So, what you want to talk about? What y'all want to discuss? Nah, you good. I'm not talking about that. Not you good. I'm not talking about the kicking ratio. You doing a great job, man. Yeah, you're doing a great job. I don't know what y'all want to talk about. I wanted to go outside, but I want to go outside, to be honest with you. I called it out, Mr. Russell White. Shout out, I called it out for third time. I keep forgetting sometimes y'all gotta leave. Y'all don't hear me say anything. Shout out to Russell White with the $7 drop. He said for Sunday, all of the Sunday drops. Russell White said I did a drop because it's Sunday. You probably think other people should also pull up. Other people are saying, Russell White, mind your business. What y'all want to talk about? I just want a topic. Give me a topic to discuss, something interesting, and I'll talk about it. If I don't have nothing interesting to talk about, then I'm just here with people that weirdos. Not you guys. Some other guys. So give me a topic to discuss. I'll discuss it. It doesn't matter. We talked about the Democrats, as always. Really pissed off at those guys. One Piece, because I've been fucking with that. Apparently they re-up One Piece for a couple of more seasons on live action, which is dope. The anime is up to. I called it out, Russell White. I called out your drop 3 times, my brother. I'm sorry you didn't hear it. If you rewind it, you could find me calling out your drop 3 times, my brother. I did it 3 times. If you did another one, they didn't tell me about it, so I don't know. I gotta wait until they tell me about it. If you did a second one, are you saying you did a second one? Because I only got one, and I called it out already. I called it out, I think, 3 times. I think they just understand now. See, what y'all gotta understand is this is okay. So I want to say something. So a lot of times we get bad or we get a translation of a piece of media from one medium to another. And sometimes it's just bad because there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like when you deal with movies that got transferred from comic book to movies like the X-Men, you had a lot of people that didn't understand comic books that wanted to put their 2 cents in it because they wanted it to be so realistic, or they wanted it to be this, or they wanted it to be that. It took all the way until the MCU got into about their third or fourth movie. I say it took until, remember, the first MCU movie was actually, okay, so I called Russell White's drop already. Shout out to Russell White with the $7 drop. He said for Sunday. Now I said it again. That's 4 times. Let's see what his next response is. So he's going to attack me today and say fucked up shit to me today, to argue with me today. So I'm either going to have to sit here and listen to him disrespecting me or arguing with me over something I did. I'm just asking. You know, don't worry. That's generally what I go through. You think it's 2 Russells? Let's see. No, it's 1 Russell. I put him on a timeout for 10 seconds. It's 1 Russell. Then I unhit him. He's on Russell. It's 1 Russell. It's 1 person. I checked. It's 1 person. I'm just going to assume that that's what's going on. That's what I'm going to assume is going on. So, he's trying to create an argument with me somehow. Because that's what people do. They just always trying to create an argument with me. Yeah, I think I'm about to get up out of here. Anything else y'all want to talk about, fam? I don't want to do this. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I finished what I'm saying about the anime stuff. So basically, the first X-Men movies got messed up because the Sony executives decided that they wanted to, everybody had to have input. So basically, comic book movies for years were just being absolutely done wrong because so many people had to have input. The first Iron Man done correctly. They showed everybody the blueprint. The next movie that they did that was done, actually the first Incredible Hulk, the Incredible Hulk one, the one with Ed Norton, that was done appropriately. That was done right. The first Iron Man, done correctly. The first Thor was not necessarily a good movie. The second Thor was not necessarily a good movie. But Captain America in the Avengers and the Iron Man in the first the first thing that they had, those were all done appropriately, and that showed people how to do comic book movies, that you have to actually lean into the silliness. You have to actually lean into that type of stuff. Yeah, it's too many hands in the pot. That's why DC is struggling. There's no, how can you have vision if you have more than 3 people? More than 3 people is in charge. How could you have vision? Let's give it, okay, 2 people, fine. But you got 3 people that's in charge. How can you have vision? You can't have vision. You should only have one person that's the end all be all in charge. Vision. If you got 5 or 6 people in charge, you don't get shit done. So I used to work with my pops at his moving company. And the biggest difference that I could see between working with him and working with other places that I had went was that when we worked with them, there'd be times where we got to stand around for 20 minutes and talk about a thing that should take 5 seconds. And I'm talking about flat rates. I'm not even talking about when we're about an hour. I'm talking about it's a fucking flat rate. We try to get in there and get out. But everybody has to have their 2 cents. We have to try it the way everybody want it tried. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just do the thing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's usually what the problem is when you have people involved in shit they shouldn't be involved in. You understand? That's what usually, oh, all right, it is what it is. Oh, when you come out of the live and you leave out of the live, when you come back, your live is going to be stopped unless you end the whole entire chat. If you don't end the whole entire video, your live is going to be stopped. So when you come back into the app, it's going to be where you left off at. So you either got to close the whole entire app off of your phone, throw it away, or when you come back in, you have to then scroll all the way to the end to make sure that you're live. That is a thing that happens. Did everybody else know that, or did I just put you on the game? I have no idea. What up, Smoke Rebel? People do a lot of weirdo shit in my chat, so I don't never know. Somebody even thought there was a fake account in here of you. Oh, yeah, it happens on the computer also. Somebody thought it was a fake account in here of you. I don't know. I want to buy hamburgers today and cook hamburgers at the crib. That's what I want. I want to make some hamburgers and some French fries on a Sunday. That's a Sunday food. I remember, I used to make nachos every Sunday because I used to watch the football games. And I used to make nachos every fucking Sunday. So every Sunday I make nachos and watch the football game. Homemade nachos every single Sunday. This is like years ago. I used to live in the Bronx every Sunday for like years. This is right before I started dating Kendra. This is a long time ago. Every Sunday. So make nachos, sit in the crib and watch football. Boom. Fall asleep. This is why Giants is getting their asses kicked. I used to fall asleep and then wake up and they be winning. So I used to think if I fall asleep during the game, it was good juju and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to fall asleep anyway and shit. Unless the game was just interesting. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm thinking about going for a walk, but I don't know. Because I don't want to go for a walk. The rain start coming down. Thinking about going for a walk. I don't know. What time is it? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm just here talking this morning. I don't really got much on my mind. Talking about whatever you guys are talking about. I'm salivating because I'm supposed to be having some equipment coming soon. I'm supposed to be having some equipment. My equipment issues are supposed to be solved. See, what was happening before is I had a program that somebody had got for me. And I kept putting it on my computer, and I didn't know that program had a virus in it. So that's one of the reasons why my computer, even after I was getting it fixed, kept being fucked up. because I kept re-adding the virus by accident because I didn't know. But now I know. And I got rid of that whole entire program. Now, the program isn't in my, I had it in my Google Drive. The program ain't in my Google Drive no more. I kicked it out. I deleted it. So when I get the new, equipment, that's not something I'm going to have to be worried about. So that's going to be a win. It's going to be a win. That's why people kept saying, yo, so what's wrong with your computer? And I'm like, I don't know. It's a fucking program. And I didn't figure that out until probably shout out to Gotti. I didn't figure that out. Gotti helped me with that to figure that out. I sent him the program. He was like, yo, this program got something in it. I was like, word? He said, yeah, it got something in it. Boom. He told me what it was. He told me what it do. So that's been the problem. That's been the issue. Shout out to Gotti. He could come on here. If he's in here one day, he'll come and I'll ask him. He'll tell you. Shout out to Gotti. So for everybody that have been helping me with my computer all of this time, and y'all thinking that something weird was going on, I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I just didn't know. I wasn't doing anything wrong on purpose. I just didn't know that I was re-adding a program onto my computer that had a virus on it. That's it. So now, that's not going to have to worry about that. Now my computer's going to be able to work appropriately. I'm going to be able to kill. And I can get back to doing what I do. Oh. And I'm feeling a little antsy. I'm a little excited. I don't know. Sheesh. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I don't want to hold y'all too long. I might be doing a live a little bit later. At least I expected I might be doing a live a little bit later. I mean, I'm literally ready to go for a walk. Y'all want to go for a walk? It's raining outside. Usually I'd be like, y'all drop $5 into the Cash App more, we go for a walk. But it's pretty raining outside. And if I go for a walk, I'm most likely going to get caught in the rain. So this is a little bit different of a day. Shout out to Waka Flocka Flame. I fuck with him. He's literally the first rapper that gave me encouragement on Instagram. Shout out to Waka Flocka Flame. I fuck with him. He's the first rapper that gave me encouragement on Instagram. For real, for real. Shout out to Waka. I fuck with him. Am I talking about Waka Flocka Flame or am I talking about... I'm talking about Waka, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. I was expecting somebody to pull up with you, Russell White. If somebody would have pulled up with you, I would have walked straight out the door. But we got to walk pretty far. I don't even know what I'm going to walk to go get at this point. But any walk is going to be pretty far. I don't know, unless I go to like fucking, just going to get something to eat. So unless I go to fucking, but them niggas is expensive. You go buy one thing at Popeyes, that shit is like $20. Them niggas at Popeyes is crazy. And I'm not talking about the people that work at Popeyes. I'm talking about corporate. Them guys is crazy. Their prices are ridiculous. They need to keep a deal going on in Popeyes. They should keep a bullshit deal going on in Popeyes. Like 2 wings and fucking fries for like $3 or $4 or some shit like that. Because you have a bullshit ass deal like that, you're just gonna bring traffic. That's what you want, right? Need a bullshit ass deal like that. I think they had one recently though. I think it was like $3.99 or some shit. It was like 2 pieces of chicken and fries. I think they recently had one like that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think they do though. I'm gonna assume that's Mr. White. Shout out to Russell White. He says $2 for Rap Bastards. Shout out to Russell White. I guess we'll walk somewhere. I don't know. I guess we're gonna walk somewhere. I'm trying to think of somewhere to walk. You see me looking out the door. I was looking out the window. I'm trying to think of somewhere to walk. I don't want to just go to the supermarket. They have some good deals though. Had some good deals yesterday. I don't know, but I don't want to cook nothing. So that's I want something pre-prepared. I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Yeah, I'm talking about Waka Flocka Flames. Shout out to 2 Chainz also though. I'm talking about Waka though. Shout out to Waka. First rapper on Instagram that just pulled up and was like gave me some good words of encouragement. Shout out to him and his moms. I want to buy hamburgers. I want to make hamburgers. That's what I want to make. I want to go make some hamburgers, but in the crib. Maybe later in the week. I don't know. Maybe later in the week. Cause I don't really feel like cooking. But see, when we got the hamburgers, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna sit around and eat hamburgers all day. I don't want to make nothing up. And then I'm gonna want to saute onions. I'm gonna want to do a whole bunch of other shit. How much is gonna cost to try to go? You serious? Breaking news? Or you fucking with me? Hold on, breaking news. You serious or you fucking with me? Because a lot of times people be trying to say some weirdo shit to try to. You serious or you fucking with me? If you're gonna pay for me to go do a thing, you serious or you fucking with me? Let's know. I want to know that now. Just if you fucking with me, just you fucking with me. If you serious, do a $5 drop right now, or I'm not gonna take you serious. And that has nothing to do with money. That has everything to do with people always trying to get me to say what I'm gonna do on here for what I'm gonna do on here, so they could then make a thing about me. So I don't even want to engage in the conversation unless I know that you're serious. Or you could just contact me. No, I need to know that you're serious before I engage in any more. Oh, I hate when this happens. Before I engage in any more of, before I engage. Are you serious? Because it's not a bad idea. Because that's not a bad idea. Not for nothing. Not at all. So shout out for the good idea for one. Are you serious? I'm trying to fix my damn thing. Nah, he ain't serious. All right. It's actually a pretty good idea. If I was able to do it, I would do it. See, I don't know if this is the breaking news that used to be in here before and was a green team member, or if this is just somebody that stole their name. Because a lot of people that were green team members, they made fake accounts of their name. So they could come in here and talk to me on the fake accounts because they know that they done ran the people off and the people ain't coming back to the page no more. So that's why I speak and say the things that I say. So I know you're saying that you're serious. And if you were the old breaking news, I will 100% believe that you are serious. But I need proof that you're the old breaking news before I could get into this conversation because of what generally happens here. It's a fake account? Thank you. Thank you. It's a fake account. That just solves that. So for the people that don't know no better, they're always trying to ask me questions like there's something wrong with me saying a thing. If I'm telling you that it has less to do with I need resources to do a thing. So if you come in here and say, a thing of whatever, I'm making sure that I got my shoes and everything together. So you understand? So so copy. It's a fake account. They just, if I tell you I'll do something if I have the resources, and then you come in and try to make it seem like you have to pay me to go do something, that's not what it is. What I'm saying is I need the resources to do the thing. Hey, if I had the resources to get down there, I'm gonna do it. If anybody wanna support the platform a little so we can have resources to go do stuff like that, I'll just go do it. That's a great idea. Like, what the fuck? When y'all want to go do it on Monday, somebody hit up the Cash App and the Super Chat, and the Cash App, and send some resources to us tonight, and we'll go do it in the fucking morning. You don't have to pay me to do anything. But if I have the resources, I'll just go do it. But you don't have to pay me to do anything. What the fuck? Only thing you pay me for is if you want promotion. Other than that, if I have the resources and it's a good idea, I'm going to go do it. If I don't have the resources, I'm not going to go do it. That's it. That's all. You can deal with that however you want to deal with that. You could go try to make it sound like it's something it's not, to make it sound like I'm saying something I'm not. There's nothing I can do about that. So if anybody would like to help with me being able to have the resources to do that content, pull up to the Super Chat in the whatever, the way you can send the PayPal or whatever tonight. That's a reason for me to do a show at night, because we're trying to get resources together to make a thing happen. That's a reason for me to do a Tonight Show. Are we trying to get resources together so we can go do work? Or you just going to criticize me because I need resources to go do a thing? Because one is the Most High's energy and the other one is Satan's energy. That's just a fact. Are you trying to help a situation or are you trying to hurt a situation? Is that the rain? That's the rain. So whenever we do go outside, I can't go far. And it's coming down bad. Yeah, that would be dope content. I'm considering. As soon as the motherfucker said it, I'm considering it. I just need the resources. That's it. What kind of resources would I need? Public transportation ain't free. I would like to be able to also have lunch. I need resources. If I had the resources, I'd just do it. Remember, like before, when we was just going and doing everything, and we were all over just doing stuff. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all let people convince y'all that I'm a person I'm not. So it is what it is. I gotta wait to die and get to my next life. This is what it is. If reincarnation's a real thing. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. It started coming down. I'm going to try to run out and go to the store and keep y'all on the live with us. And now he's back. His tablet. Okay, so somebody said that's a fake account, fam. Mr. Breaking News. Somebody said that's a fake account. Somebody checked your account, said that's a fake account. Anything else y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I guess he got a reply to say back to me saying needing of resources. So he's waiting for me to say something about resources so he could then make some kind of jab at me, I'm assuming. Some kind of insult should be coming next. I can't see the thing. I believe you, fam. I'm not questioning you. I believe you. I can't see the IG at the moment. Now I believe you, fam. I 100% believe you. I am not questioning you. I'm not questioning the person that told me that it's a fake account. First of all, breaking news is supposed to be one word. This person was green team before. Breaking news is supposed to be one word. Also, his B wasn't great. Also, they actually had a channel. And if you go to their channel, they had content. Yeah, so I always knew. But I be trying to treat people like they not bad. You understand? I be trying to treat people, my hardest to give people a chance. I be trying to treat people like, you know, they not bad. You understand? Why you think I told him if it's the real breaking news and he's serious, do a $5 drop? Because that clears it all. They're not going to do that. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. So now they want to get me to talk negative about this guy right here. And then what they're going to do is they're going to hit that guy on like Instagram or something. And they're going to say I was talking shit about them when I was never talking shit about them. I was talking about the fake account. You understand? So that's why there's a lot of people that's mad at me. Because they came in here with fake accounts. And then Why I'm saying I don't know why this person is acting weird. Like, why is this person doing this thing? Because I didn't know at this time that they were using fake accounts. Then they'll go back and show people that, like, say I was talking shit about them. I was never talking shit about them. They was in here. You know, you understand? So there's a ton of people that's mad at me over I didn't do nothing wrong. That's why I'm trying to tell you they trying to do with the kids and the kids' parents in my neighborhood. They trying to get the kids to do something or me to do something to some kid, so then the kid could go to their parent and say that I'm bullying them. So then now their parent is coming out there trying to treat me like I'm. You understand? This is what I'm trying to explain this to you. Well, y'all busy running around wondering why I'm not slapping people kids for acting like fucking degenerates. I'm explaining it to you why I'm not. It's literally the same tactic that they always use. And I can't tell nobody because they tell people that I'm lying. So they can just keep doing the same thing and don't nobody pay no attention. Or they tell people I'm paranoid. What? I'm not paranoid. You're literally doing the thing that I'm saying that you're doing. So it is what it is. That way, nobody treats me with any fairness. So everybody's just unfair to me. And that's just what my life is. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. The rain is not slowing down. Shout out to Nick the Slick with the $10 drop. He said, "Salute, my dude. Salute. Definitely appreciate it. We be needing drops to the Cash App, to the super chat so bad you have no idea." Shout out to Nick the Slick. Salute. Appreciate you, homie. If we get some funds together where we can move around, I think going down there and talking to the migrants would be a great idea. Talking to the people that run, I think all of that is a great idea, and that's stuff that I would do 100%. Do I think I'm gonna have the option to do it? That's in God's hands. If God deemed that's something that He want me to do, I'll be able to do it. If it's not something He want me to do, then obviously I won't be able to do it. So it is what it is. What up, Few? Fact, I ain't nothing to do. What up? What else y'all want to talk about? You change your... Hey, Few, you changed your icon? What I need for is people to join the green team. That'd be really helpful and beneficial. You have no idea. If I could get 10 more y'all to join the green team, that would help in such a astronomical way you wouldn't even understand. That would be astronomical help. We could get 10 more people to join the green team. We get 20 more people to join the green team. There's no stopping us. Sheesh. We get 10 more. We get 20 more people to join the green team at freaking bag swingers. There's no stopping us, man. Finally figured what out. What are you talking about? The Few. The thing that I just told y'all is shit that I done explained about 5 or 6 times. Just so we can be clear. Are you talking about the icon? You changing your icon? I don't understand. What did I finally just figure out? The thing I'm talking about that they've been doing, this is about the 5th or 6th time I explained this. This is about the 2nd time I explained that this year. Oh, the icon. Yeah. This is about the 2nd time I explained that this year. I didn't explain that about 5 or 6 times. I'm waiting for the rain to calm down. If the rain calm down, we're going to go for a walk maybe. What up? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We just sitting here, fam. Yo, why is fucking sandwich meat so fucking expensive, fam? I remember being a kid. You go to the store, you get like 250. I used to eat pork. Get like 250 worth of ham. Be like 250 worth of ham. You get like $1.50 worth of cheese because cheese was cheaper. Get that shit sliced thin. You get a couple of pieces. You get fucking couple of loaves of bread. You sit in front of the whatever y'all doing. Get some cookies. Shout out to the Christians, not the religious organization. My family members. So we used to go to their crib, and this is one of the dopest things. And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the things I look back in my life, and I see this is a moment of me spending time like in a family moment, and it always like. So I like there was like I go over to their house, and then like, we'll all be sitting like watching movies together. Like my uncle or my aunt, mostly my uncle, he'll do this. So he'll go like send out for like whatever the treats was, and we'll sit and just like eating cookies or eating whatever, you know, and sit in front of the TV. Used to be scared to eat with them. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's a long story. Not nothing they did wrong, but like that was dope. Like you know what I'm saying? You didn't do it a lot. They probably did it a lot, but I wasn't there all the time when they did it because you know the circumstances had to be right. You know what I'm saying? My uncle had to be home for one. You know what I'm saying? He had to be in a good mood where he wanted to just sit around and hang out with the kids for the day. And we had those laser disc drives. You remember the big ass laser disc drives and shit? And he had like a shitload of movies. And we'd just sit in the house and watch movies for watch like 2 or 3 movies and have like sent to the supermarket. That's the first time I ever went into a supermarket also. And one time I was scared to go into the supermarket because I ain't never been in a supermarket before. That's crazy, right? I was like, I don't know how old I was, about 10. I had never been in a supermarket before. So he sent us to the supermarket and I was just scared to go inside. And I let my cousin go inside and go buy all the stuff. Shout out to Larry. He went inside and bought all the stuff. Just shit you remember. Just shit you remember. Like that was dope. I tried to like redo this stuff. Like so when I was dating Kendra, we had movie night with the girls. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started dating her, I had this. Okay, I don't want to go too far. So I basically had movies on my phone. So I would bring my Chromecast over to her house so we could put it and hook it up to the TV, and we would have movie night, man. We'd sit down there with the girls. You know what I'm saying? During the whatever, and we just have movie night. Everybody be sitting downstairs just enjoying it, And this was something we did often. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we went to the movies. Sometimes we had movie night at the crib. It's about creating memories, right? It's about creating memories. Shout out to Kendrick. She's always telling me that. It's about creating memories. You know? I never looked at life like that. I never looked at family like that, She is a good woman. I hope she's happy wherever she's at. Yeah, I hope she's happy wherever she's at. I don't know who's with her, but I pray to God that God gave her a good man. Nah, she's good. I hope she's good. I just pray to God that He gave her a good man, somebody that care for her family. She's a good woman. She's a good woman, fam. We gotta appreciate people for the part of our lives that they were, you know, or are, you know. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm waiting for the rain to slow down or something. I think it stopped. All right, so we can't walk too far. I want hamburgers. We are friends. Me and Kendra are friends, fam. That? Me and Kendra are friends. Like, I can contact her right now. She can contact me right now. Like, if she wanted to hang out or I wanted to hang out, we could contact each other right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we're friends. The hell? She be in here sometime. I'm assuming sometimes she let me know she's in here. Sometimes she doesn't. But she be in here sometimes. She's friends. Nah, I'm not gonna set up a date. She's good people. I'm gonna let her go and I'm pretty sure she gotta go. I hope whoever God give us a good man. Treat her well. I wanna make hamburgers today. If I go Yeah, but that whatever we have romantically, that is gone. That's I don't even look at her like that, to be honest with you. Um I'm pretty sure she doesn't look at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, whatever was romantic there, that's not there no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that I'm want to go looking for neither. Or due respect, it's not something I want to go look for neither. Um, I hope I hope she is just happy. Her children is happy. Like her situation is happy. I hope everybody's situation is happy. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just not a situation. I don't want to explain why. It's just not a situation. I don't look at it like that. It's just I don't want to explain why. She's a good woman and she deserves to be happy. I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate that God made me a person that don't need to have a person, and I'm fortunate that God allows for good people to come into my life. Fortunate. I'm just fortunate, man. I don't feel a need to have to be with anybody. You know, that allows for this. Just a certain freedom that gives you that other people just don't have. They see being alone as loneliness. I see it as, you know, I'm busy searching for my path that God has put in front of me. So how could I go search for my path that God put in front of me if I'm busy chasing chicks? I can't. And I'm obviously, still trying to find good footing, good grounding. So I'm not even where God wants me to be at. What sense does it make for me to go out there searching after women? That don't even make sense. I don't think I have any exes that I'm on bad terms with. Maybe one or two. And I'm talking about for the existence of me being alive. I'm talking about since me being born on this planet. I probably only got like two exes that if I met them right now, we wouldn't like give each other big hugs and shit like that. Maybe two. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm the fun boyfriend. I'm the really really fun boyfriend. I promise you. And the majority of females I date have way more money than me. Like it's not even close. Even when I've had good jobs, they've had way more money than me. Not even close. The majority. So whatever that means. And no, I don't generally know what their jobs are or how much money they have upon me getting their number. And in most cases, upon me even having sex with them for the first time. I generally have no idea about what their pockets are looking like. Because I'm a man. We don't go around caring how much many women make for the most part. Like for the most part, we're not. It's not one of our biggest priorities. So yeah, generally I never even know. It's like just I find out about all of this stuff after the fact. So I'm not to tell you. Yeah, generally women I date are usually pretty well off. I don't date nobody, so I mean, what the fuck? Oh shit. Is this shit empty? Oh no, it's not. I just didn't have it plugged in right. Copy. There we go. It's groovy when you can still be. Yeah, no, I mean, pretty good relationship. But I mean, that has more to do with, do you bond with the females you dating, or do you just have sex with them? So if I can't bond with you, I don't want to date you. If I can't bond with you, I don't want to hang out with you for the most part. But if I don't want to bond with you, I don't want to hang out with you. But if I cannot bond with you, I literally cannot date you. Like literally. Like all of the things I want to do involve us doing shit that is gonna make us closer and feel loved. So if I can't experience that type of shit with you, I don't want to date you. So no, I'm not out for no masculine. I can't even tell you. I don't date masculine girls. Like if you're masculine, it's a waste of time. I don't want to date you. You don't want to date me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to date me. If you're masculine and you don't want to date me, I promise you don't want to date me. None of us is gonna be happy. None of us is gonna be happy. I promise you. I can't think of a masculine female I dated. I can't think of one. I'm pretty sure there are some, but I generally one, but I don't want to mention that person for a specific reason. But generally speaking, I don't date masculine women. And considering the majority of the women that I've dated in my life actually come up to me and get my number, that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That feminine, assertive energy, nigga, that shit will make a nigga bend the knee. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all think it's about being masculine. It's not. Y'all think being tough. See, the problem is I think that we need to understand that you could be feminine and tough. Like that's a thing. If you want a character in fiction that exemplifies feminine assertivity, it's probably Catwoman. But not the ones that we've been seeing for the most part in live action. Well, I think they did. Actually, they did the one in The Dark Knight was damn near perfect from being feminine and assertive. And I guess the one in the Batman, they did almost perfect. But the one in the Dark Knight was actually, to my opinion, perfect examples of a woman being strong, feminine, and assertive, and it being complementary to a masculine male without neither one of them stepping on each other's feet. I think there was moments where they almost went over the line, but for the most part, no. Definitely, I gotta say. I need too much stuff from the supermarket to go get hamburgers to make, so we're gonna have to do something else. I need too much stuff from the supermarket. I don't have enough of all the stuff I need from the supermarket. I'm gonna need bread, cheese, tons of things. I don't got enough of that. So we're gonna go and just go pick up a snack or something for lunch. I think the rain and everything stopped outside, so let me go throw on the jacket, throw on the shoes, and we're gonna go make a walk. All right, we're gonna go make a walk. Yeah, Mr. Russell, we're not getting the hamburgers. I only got enough. I ain't gonna keep it a stack with you. So I could get the freaking hamburgers, but I can't get none of the stuff to go on it. So we're gonna just go to the store. We're gonna go, I guess, get something else. I can't think of anything else to eat at the moment. And I don't want to walk too far. It's gonna be raining. So maybe we just. I guess I don't got no choice. I don't want to walk to the supermarket and then. I walk to the supermarket. Even though I don't want to do the thing. I don't want to walk to the supermarket and then walk around the supermarket for 10 minutes looking for something, decide to get nothing, and then it start pouring. Popeyes is more expensive than the supermarket, fam. Popeyes don't have no deals going on right now. If Popeyes had a deal going on, I'd go to Popeyes. I have no deals going on. They only got the deal for the 6 wings, which is really just 3 wings, so that's not really a deal. They don't got no deals going on in Popeyes right now. If they had a deal, I'd go to Popeyes. I don't have enough money to get myself right. You putting something in my jump off? I'll get myself right, fam. This is a lack of resources moment. This is not a lack of want. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I built this stuff around my door. I'm going to re-put this up. I built all of this stuff around my door to help with the insulation of the house. I'm about to redo it. I'm going to do it better next time. I think I'm going to use colors also. And I think I'm going to do it better next. I know I'm going to do it better next time. I don't think. Fucking hand. All right, what are we going? Are we walking to the regular store, and then we're gonna see. Maybe I can. Let's see. This is raining. I can't even walk nowhere deep. Like, I can't really walk nowhere. It's fucking raining. It's gonna be raining all weekend, by the way. I told y'all that the other day, right? Shout out to shout out to Canada. She's a good woman. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all when dudes be like saying certain things and I'm be trying to explain. Like, I can understand, I don't agree with it, but I can understand why women don't be wanting to be feminine nowadays. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Because people just, one, I can understand, that's all I can say. Niggas is weirdos nowadays. You got people that really be out here on some extra crazy bananas shit. What's going on? I was actually had a these dudes had somebody invite me to go watch football at their crib, but I don't know how to get. They gotta hit me on the DMs and some shit. Morning. I say morning. This lady never say hi to me. So yeah, so I don't know. We walk all the way to Burger King or some shit. That's a long walk. I don't want to walk all the way over there because that walking is gonna get caught in the rain walking. You know what I'm saying? Walk over here. Okay. Chicken spot. That is not a chicken spot. There is a chicken spot. I'm not going to go. I think they making a chicken spot over here. I mean, the food is not good for us, but I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit make it so you get the fucking grub. I remember they had this chicken spot. My favorite chicken spot ever is actually near Yankee Stadium. I don't know where that guy is. It's actually near Yankee Stadium, and they switched it out. They used to have a flame grill. So when you used to go there and used to order hamburgers, they used to cook your hamburger on an open fucking flame. What up, Manzi? Say good afternoon, NFL. I don't got nowhere to watch the NFL at right now. But yeah, shout out to the NFL. So, what was I saying? So, they used to have an open, there used to be flame grills. So when you go over there to go get your cheeseburgers or whatever from the spot, it used to be flame grill. It was on the block next to the bank and shit. Over there on 161st. Used to love that spot. Alright? That's the spot you go to. Shorty had on, Doggy had on the Knicks jersey, Knicks shirt. That's the spot you go to, like, all the drug dealers is there. Like, that's the spot. That spot used to be lit at like 2 in the morning. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. That's all the drug dealers and everybody pull up over there to go get their fucking Cinnabreast. Like around 1:30, 2 in the morning. Shout out to that chicken spot. Had the Crown Donut that used to be across the street, or across the street adjacent, whatever the case. All the drug dealers there, all the little niggas, everybody getting Cinnabreast and shit. It's crazy. Niggas be in there. It's different, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Funny Animal. Shout out to It'd be crazy. Because even back then, like, I don't know, I've always been known and shit. So you be places, niggas be knowing who you are, you don't be knowing and shit. I'm laughing at the other thing. I'm laughing at the thing I can't talk to y'all about. Actually. I'm laughing about a thing I can't talk to y'all about. But actually. What street was that? Gerard or Walton? It was Gerard, right? The Gerard Ave. I mix Gerard and Walton Ave up all the time. I can't tell which one is the closest. Whichever is the one right up the street from River Ave. Huh. Interesting. Gerard or Walton. I remember a lot of y'all favorite rappers used to hang out on those streets. A lot of y'all favorite rappers used to hang out on those streets. Just so y'all know, for everybody that don't know. Shout out to Russell White with the $3 drop. Russell White is wanting to know who's going to jump in with him. It's like, yo, who else is pulling up? Morning, my brother. Russell White is like, yo, who else pulling up with me this morning? Fucking, pardon my language. So yeah. Shout out for this shit. What the fuck? Some weirdo just tried to walk into me and some weirdo shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. And then he stepped dead in some shit. Wasn't even watching when he was walking. Nigga stepped dead in some shit. Wasn't watching what I think he did. Wasn't watching where he was walking. It's like, it is what it is. I ain't gonna walk in here and see what we're gonna get. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the super chat and cash out today. Definitely appreciate you guys. Alright, so what we doing? Let's just walk straight over here. Let's walk around the back. I want to check and see if they got Intiments on sale. I love fucking Intiments, so I want the shits on sale. Grab that, so let's check. All right. Sure. There's this lady that just walked past me and said, "What's up?" Right? She tried to get me jumped. She just walked past me and said, real talk, she tried to get me jumped. She was like working at some store or some shit. So she was in there, so I made a purchase at the store. Now, I don't know. Somehow I don't know what happened. It is what it is. Hamburgers, some buns. Ah. Let me go get a bucket. I should have picked up a bucket when I came in here. I wasn't thinking. You were crazy. Like, I used to go to the store, she was just nice to me. Then one day, some niggas from the block came in, was acting weird. She was just crazy. Every day after that, I don't know what the fuck. So I just be like, niggas are doing too much. So I walked in a different store recently, and I saw her behind the counter. I just turned around and walked out. Yeah, I saw her. She like worked at the stores or some shit. So she was in some store, and so I saw her in the store. So I just turned around and walked out. I don't want no problems. Yeah, I do. What did you just hear me earlier complaining about how expensive that shit be? I don't know. Let's see if they just got regular shit. Let's go do that. I like that. Sandwiches. That's good. I like to like snack on shit all day. So yeah, I'm here for the sandwich meat and the sandwiches. What's up, my brother? How you doing? I ain't chilling. I'm here for the sandwich meat and shit like that. I like buying shit I can snack on all day. So that's why my shit be looking weird. That's why you see me buy food and I just be like, you know what, I'm gonna eat cereal as a snack today. You know, because I'm gonna eat that box of cereal throughout the course of the day whenever I want to snack. Or, you know, I might buy some other shit. Like snacking throughout the course of the day. Depends on if I want to snack on something savory or if I want to snack on something sweet. I don't know. Let's see. This sandwich meat is one of the things. I can't get shit. Oh, you mean just buy a sandwich? Nah, this ain't one of those stores you just buy a sandwich from, man. Oh, I gotta get something from over here. This ain't one of those sandwiches. This is, I don't know. This is like. Probably buy a fucking sandwich out of here. Probably costs like $13 or some shit. I don't know how much sandwiches cost. Why should I ask her? Let's go ask her. I was just gonna buy some. Yeah, I'll go ask. Let's see how much sandwiches. I usually go get sandwiches like from regular like bodegas or corner stores or something. But you know, they're gonna be like reasonably priced. Totally different. Now we're gonna see how much sandwiches we use. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Nah, just regular this shit. Dude buying potatoes. He's probably about to get down in his crib. Go boil you some potatoes, take them out, pot, you skin them, chop them up. That's how you make fries for real, for real. I mean, or you could just chop them up and put them in the cold water. You let them freeze. Right? I mean, it depends on if you want them crispy or not. I don't know how much. I don't have the slightest. So, do they even make sandwiches here? I don't know if they make sandwiches here. They got a homeboy right there. I guess I'll ask to see if they make sandwiches. I assume they do. I don't know. I think I want the hamburgers though. I think the hamburgers is the one. What I need is some fucking. I want a hamburger. I want some hot. What you call that? Barbecue sauce. I want to make hamburgers with the barbecue sauce. That's what I want. Hamburgers cool. Now we're gonna go get some bread and we up out of here. I don't know. Is that what we want? Give me 1 second. Came right back on. Usually it takes me like a couple of minutes for it to decide what it's going to do. Why do they always think I'm doing something? Like, I don't understand why they always watching me. Like, I'm never doing anything. Y'all have cameras. Like, why do you always got people watching me? I'm never doing anything. I've been coming here for the longest. Never doing anything. Alright, so we got to decide what we want. We debate. Oh, y'all might be getting kicked because I had to leave the app. Get rich off of what? And you make beats. I don't rap no more. I write. You know somebody that wants somebody to help them write a hit, I'll fuck with you. I don't want to be on stage saying nobody's rap. I don't really care for that. I have enough for notoriety. I want the money. I don't want the notoriety. I got enough notoriety. Believe me, I got more than enough. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna get. Yeah, I got enough notoriety. I think I'm gonna go get this other thing. I think I know what I'm gonna go get. I'm not gonna make these hamburgers. Yeah, I got enough notoriety. What the fuck? I'm searching for peace in my life. Last thing I need is more notoriety. You know how hard it was to get peace right now. You be like, you know what, Jakes? I'm on your sides is on this one. I appreciate you. You should be. I don't know. BS is good. I thought those were the jump balls, right? But they like 2 for $7. But it's like, they got all of this stuff with the pork on it. So I don't eat pork. So that's the issue, you know? I mean, if you eat the pork, it's a great deal. I don't know. Those glasses is so bullshit. That's probably, it's got so much sodium in it, it's gonna kill me before I walk out the door. And people took all of the regular ones. Alright, we're just gonna get this. These stoves right here. So boom. So boom, I'm fucking with this right here. Therefore, I could snack on something all day. I don't got to do too much. I used to cook on Sundays, like I told you. Is there anything else we want? Let's go see. Get up out of here. Probably get a snack or some shit, right? So I'm sitting up in the crib last night. It's late as hell. And the only snacks I got is them damn ice creams that I had bought the other day. You have no idea how I was like, this was a miscalculations. Oh, should I get potato chips? Let's go see about the... I think I should get maybe some donuts or some shit. Maybe the potato chips, maybe the donuts. You got bullshit ass man for sure. I'll go get the glaze. I don't really like glaze. Let's go get the weird. Let's go get the see what the glaze donuts is. She don't like red. She don't like red. I'm wearing all red today. This is what I mean by people just be saying stuff when I be walking past them, and it's like, what the fuck, man? All right, we'll come back to the store later. like, what the fuck, man? Like, really, this is what we doing? I'm not upset. It's all good, but I'm like, really, this is. Hey, y'all make sandwiches here?
Yeah.
Regular sandwiches?
Oh, regular sandwiches, cold sandwiches,
yeah, cold sandwiches.
Cold sandwiches.
Yeah, like so. How much for like rolls and stuff like that?
Roll is $6.49 and will be $7.49.
So if I wanted a hero and I wanted, let's say,
you could pick up the bread over there.
Yeah. So that's the hero with all of the everything on it.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Chilling. Huh, you know what? I'm gonna have a hero then. You know what?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hero in there because that's real food. I was gonna get. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Instead of having a microwavable food, we gonna have real food. I just have to come back out the house again later to eat again. Then we get some potato chips to go with the bitch, and now we can have a. Shit. Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. I fucks with it. I thought I'd go over there and get a damn sandwich. It was gonna cost me like $14 or some shit. Because they look fancy. But apparently they make the fancy sandwiches and they make it for good prices. So shout out to them guys. I'm going to buy more sandwiches in the future. Let's go put this shit back. I just be taking my time. How you doing? I just be taking my time. You should see me when I go shop for clothes. I just be taking my time. No rush. Take time. Yeah, so we're gonna put the bread back because sandwich is gonna be healthier for one. And two, I really want some potato chips. I mean, some freaking, what do you call that shit? Yeah, potato chips. So yeah, let's go with the sandwich. Go with the sandwich. Sandwich and potato chips. He uses. I forgot what he said how much a roll was. I know he said the hero was like 7, so that's a plan. That's a big. I would have known this. I would have been buying sandwiches on the days that I didn't want to eat the damn lunch. be honest with you, sometimes I just don't want to stand there because people be douches a lot of times. Morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother.
All right, chilling. Sometimes, you know. Remember, people just started being nice to me around here. This is a new thing for me. I appreciate it too. Shout out to Coney Island. This is new. This is new. Shout out to Coney Island. Shout out to BK. I love y'all. I'm happy I'm out here. But remember, this is new. Brand new stuff. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Have a blessed day. Oh man, I'm laughing. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I don't need this. Sheesh. Somebody's cursing me out in Spanish. I don't know. She's on the phone. She just cursed somebody out. Go to somebody gay on the phone. What the fuck? Alright, so we're gonna get, you know what, I want regular American cheese, right? Hold on. We're gonna get regular American cheese, right? But I am gonna get, regular turkey, I'm gonna get blazing buffalo chicken. I don't know if you like blazing buffalo chicken. It's always good. Sausalito, that's what I'm gonna get. Boom. Regular American cheese with Sausalito. Sausalito's a spicy, like chicken or turkey or some shit. It's like spicy though. It's good. Sausalito, you should check it out. So that's what we're gonna get. Lettuce and tomatoes. Ah shit. We're gonna let them stand here. Y'all know I don't like standing there, people on the phone. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I can't like standing there, people on the phone. Ain't gonna like doing that. So we're gonna try one more time. If we can't, then we're just gonna go get our pizzas and go home. I don't like standing. I don't like when people standing by me talking on the phone. So we're gonna let these people buy their shit, and then if it happens again, then we're just gonna go get our stuff and go home. Fuck it. I'm okay with the pizza. It's not a big deal. But I refuse to stand by people while they're on the phone. I'm just not gonna do that. I don't like doing it. That people be trying to talk to you subliminally. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't trust none of that. I don't trust that. Period. I don't trust it. I don't like hearing other people's conversations. I'm different, fam. Like, I mean, literally, most of the chicks I usually date is like bougie, fam. No disrespect to nobody. back of the line. You understand? I'm all the way on the back of the line, fam. So we're gonna try this one more time. If it don't work, then I'm just gonna go get the pizza and go home. It's fine with me either which way. To be honest with you.
What up, bro?
What's up? How you doing? Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How you doing? What's going on?
I'm chilling. How about you?
Alright, regular. About to give me a sandwich here in a moment now. That's what's up.
Sir.
When y'all gonna be back out there?
Yeah, I want to get some warmer weather.
Alright.
It stops raining.
Sundays, right?
Like this?
Because you can't bowl on Saturday.
No.
So, Sundays, right?
Usually.
Cool. I'm gonna try to be out there next Sunday.
Alright, for sure.
Appreciate you. That was the homie. Oh shit! You want to say what's up to the people? You want to say what's up to the people? I'm online. Yeah, say what's up to the people,
What
man.
up, guys?
All right, we got 37 in here with us.
Alright.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
Say what's up to the people. Yeah, we're about to get I gotta wait to order. There's people. I'm so easy to just talk to. As you can see, dude just came up to me and just talked to me like a regular human being, fam. These other people do all of these weirdo things to try to, you can just come up and talk to me like a regular damn person, fam. People don't want to do that though. They do all this other weirdo shit, and then they when I'm not receptive to it, they try to make it seem like I'm doing something. I'm not doing nothing, fam. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? I'm trying to get a sandwich. A hero? I want American cheese with salsa. Yes, sir. Lettuce and tomatoes, oil and vinegar, mayo. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Those things. Yeah, my homie is making my sandwich right now. The other dude I didn't know, but he looked trustworthy. Like they had the other people that was making my food the other day. I didn't know those guys. Like the girl and the other dude, I didn't know them. I was feeling away and shit. Remember, people are generally pretending like they're nice to me so they could do fuck shit to me. So be mindful when you're hesitant. You know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it. We've been on the internet for how many years now? You see it. You acting like you don't see it, that's on you. Let's see what kind of potato chips we're gonna get. Okay, that's what it is. You know what? Now I finally understand what y'all mean by that. And that is dope. Drops. Okay, so I actually like these potato chips like a mofo. These are my favorite potato chips to eat with sandwiches. But I really, really like these, and I haven't had these in a while, so we're gonna fuck with these. But the other ones is my favorites to eat with. Oh, could I get the cheese cut thin, please? Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to I forgot about that. I was just telling you about thin sliced cheese too, right? I've been forgetting to tell people my orders. That's another reason why I try to go to the same people all the time, because I will forget. I'm just I'm just like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, if I can get something from somewhere, I'd rather go to that same place over and over again. I don't want to try out new shit. I know what I like. You know. Okay, so choice is an illusion. Choice is an illusion. Choice will make you give up something good. You understand what I'm saying? Choice will make you give up something good. You know, choice is an illusion. If you know what you want, go get what you want. Stop trying to decide whether you might want something else more. You already know what you want. Go after what you want. You understand what I'm saying? Choice is an illusion. That's where people get caught up. You understand? They be so busy thinking they got options. Choice is an illusion. Choice is an illusion. Choice is an illusion. And once you understand that, You'll realize there's nothing wrong with just accepting what you want. If you don't want something, don't accept it. That's not disrespect to the thing that you don't want. That's not what you want. You understand what I'm saying? Stop accepting things that you don't want. It might not be like, I think that also goes back to the everybody got to get a trophy idea. You understand? Everybody got to get a trophy. That's why you got dudes on the internet now trolling people. Because you might be doing well when they can't. So they believe, why can't I do good like you? You got to be cheating. You got to be, no, probably I'm just good at the thing that I do. Probably the other person is just good at the thing that they do. Probably you spend so much time believing that these things are choices that you don't choose to be good at the thing. You choose to criticize the thing. You know you cannot be good at something that you criticize, right? So choice is an illusion, man. Just decide. That's it. That's all it takes.
Customer here named Bertha Taylor. Come to the front, please.
All it takes.
Bertha Taylor. Jose, line 3.
All it takes is for that decision for you to make. Do you notice how somebody just miraculously has the same name of my stepmother that passed away, and they just called their name on the intercom? Do you know the chances of that? You understand? This is why I don't trust nothing, because shit like that happens to me. This is why I don't trust shit. So my stepmother that passed away, somebody just happens to be in here with her name, and at the same time, they have to call that person on the intercom. You understand why I don't trust these people in this fucking store? Bam! Bam! The psychological warfare people be trying to do on the mofo. So I'm guessing maybe the people, I don't know, maybe the people on the chat call the people in the store and tell the people at the store to do shit like that. So you understand the shit I gotta deal with? So everywhere I go, I got people trying to psychologically attack me. You understand? That's crazy. Thank you. You also, thank you. That's bananas, man. Wait, what's the water for? Oh, they give you a water here also, apparently. You see why I don't trust them? You see what? Okay. She's not on duty. They're gonna make me go to somebody else. It's okay. I don't really like that. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all think I'm capping though, right? Y'all think I'm capping. Why they calling out my dead stepmother's name on the intercom? Right. That's crazy. My stepmother passed away like almost 10 years ago. They calling her name on the intercom though.
Russia?
Yeah.
Somebody's on the phone.
Oh my God.
I know. That's the people that hate me calling y'all. You understand? You understand? Nah, I told you. They've been calling this store for months, for years, ever since I lived here. They've been calling this store, getting this store to do fuck shit to me. I told you. I told you. But they think I'm crazy though. They think I'm crazy though. You get it? They've been doing fuck shit to me since I lived here. But to them, I'm the crazy guy. You understand? Now you see why I don't trust nobody?
All right, Dad, I'm gonna call y'all back.
You must know that person, right?
No, those people want me to kill myself. They want me to commit suicide. So they call everywhere that I go, and they have homeless people following me through the street and everything, harassing me every single day. It's on live. Every single day. So they've been calling y'all. I'm on live currently, so yes, they can. And they have homeless people that follow me around, following me, calling them, telling them what I'm doing when I'm not on live. Then they call every single store that I go to, so the people at the store think I'm crazy, so the people at the store harass me. Told you. So I've been going through this bullshit for who knows how long. People think this up. They Satan worshipers. They literally have a YouTube channel that they worship Satan on. Literally. They're live right now. I can literally show it to you if you showed me your phone. But they think I'm crazy though. You understand? And Oh shit! I was about to say for my sandwich. Sorry. So yeah, but they think I'm crazy though. You feel me? So that's why I just be like, it's okay. That's why I don't talk to nobody. That's why I don't hang out with nobody. That's why I don't talk to nobody. That's why I stay to myself. If I'm stay to myself, they can't manipulate nobody to do some weirdo shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really got much of a choice. The whole time people is like, you know what I'm saying? They think I'm the problem, but they busy helping the people that hate me. You understand what I'm saying? But to them, I'm the problem because they not gonna never. Nobody's gonna admit that they're wrong. People are just gonna try to figure out how they right at all times. You know. Nobody's gonna say, "Yo, we fucked up. We was doing this nigga dirty for no reason." Nobody's gonna say that. They're just gonna figure out how I'm wrong. Now you see why they've been doing me dirty. I told you. Didn't I tell you that? I've been telling you that for months. People probably been calling me and telling them to do me like shit. They just been acquiescing. It's been giving in. They never gonna apologize to me. They gonna keep thinking that they were right. This is my life. Just people just doing fucked up shit to me all the time, and they just think that they're right. Nothing I can do about it. I just gotta live with it. It is what it is.
Live from the 718.
Yeah, it just is what it is. That just is what it is, man. Anyway, anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm about to go to the crib and eat the sandwich. Imagine how evil those people gotta be to call someplace and ask for a person that's passed away because they're trying to make somebody upset. So they talking about somebody's dead stepmother or somebody's dead relative. And I keep telling y'all these people worship Satan. Y'all act like they don't. Keep trying to tell you. Y'all act like they don't. Have no idea why everybody pretends like they don't. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, so we're going to go back to the crib. I have a ton of good news coming in. All of the blessings are here. I have a ton of... Blessings been here, by the way. I have a ton of good news coming in. It's just good shit happening. I don't know no other way to say it. Just good stuff happening. Just good stuff happening, man. I don't know what to tell you. Good morning. Okay. Just good stuff happening, man. I don't know what to tell you. There's zero reason for me to be upset. Like, there's zero reason for me to be upset. Like, zero reason, man. And now I know that the sandwiches, fucking big ass sandwich they just gave me, $7. I'm gonna stop eating sandwiches more often. They're gonna call that place Subway. I like sandwiches. Anybody ever get a little bit of red onions put on your sandwich? I'm curious because okay, so like that's happened a couple of times by accident. And every time this happened by accident, I've been very happy about it. I started doing it at Subway, a little bit of red onions. I also get the at Subway, when I started going to Subway, I also get the spinach. I don't get the regular lettuce, I get the spinach. And the cucumbers. I love the cucumbers. Cucumbers taste so good on damn sandwiches. Love the fucking cucumbers. Hey! Love the cucumbers. Love my neighbors. Good place. Like, there's no reason for me to be upset. I am so blessed. I'm just blessed. Like, like, even if I don't have, I have. Like, you can't, that's something hard to understand unless you understand it. Even when I don't have, I have. That's just basically God having it. Like, even when I don't have, I have. I'm just blessed immensely and deeply. Even when I don't have, I have. And God has put something in me to make me not have too much pride. That's a sin, too much pride. I'm not too prideful. It looks weird to people because people are generally used to people being too prideful, but I'm not too prideful. I just stand on the shit I stand on, don't get that confused. But I'm not too prideful. I don't think people know how that looks, you know? I think people were usually confused. Not too prideful. I asked for help. Morning, my brother.
Morning.
I asked for help. I asked for assistance. I'm not too prideful. Hey, I love when they do that, when they fly right past me like that. He was like right next to me. They do that to me all the time too. That shit was dope. Yeah, the bird flew right at me. Like, I don't know how if y'all saw him on the camera, but he like flew right at me. They do that all the time. I don't know how they do that shit. Shout out to the Most High. Glory be to God. Morning, my brother. How you doing today? Good?
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glory be to God. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go in here and eat this sandwich. I think we're gonna do a live later. I'm actually enjoying the day. I'm enjoying the shout out to everybody that pulled up to the super chat and to the Cash App. Shout out to Russell White and shout out to Nick the Slick. Definitely appreciate you guys pulling up to the super chat and to the Cash App. With that being said, I'm just gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go eat my food, and then we might do a thing a little bit later. Depends on what it is. But I will say this: I'm just so blessed. God just wants me to stop being upset at the fucking bumps in the road. That's it. He's not gonna remove the bumps in the road until I stop being upset at the bumps in the road. So I'm gonna start to stop being upset at the bumps in the road. Because once I'm not upset at the bumps in the road, God is gonna remove the bumps in the road. That's usually how he conducts himself. So I'm gonna try much harder to not even, fuck the bumps in the road, fam. Like, I'm blessed. Like, I'm big blessed, man. I'd be mad. I wouldn't be mad at me if I was them. But if I didn't worship the Most High like I do, and I worship what they worshipped, then I would be upset at me. Because it would literally be my job at that point. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Big blessed.